feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back again, RoneDotCom. Get it going in the chat one time, dude, for an achievement. It's a balmy day in New York City. It's going up to 40 degrees today. A fucking incredible day in New York City. You have to be fired up. There's people outside ass naked. There's people walking around in Borat thongs in the meatpacking district, sucking each other off because it's such a joyous occasion. The snow's starting to melt. I don't know what Punxsutawney Phil is up to. I don't know if he fucking saw his shadow, but it feels like summertime, okay? It's fucking 38 degrees right now. It's going up to 40, and it feels like summertime, or at least spring. At least spring is springing, and with spring comes awakenings, comes blossomings. With spring, everything is new. And if we're gonna do some new shit with Mother Nature, we really might as well do some new shit here on RoneDotCom. God damn, my skin looks shiny as fuck today, bro. God damn, I look fucking shiny. And maybe that's just the spring shit. We have an awakening. We have a new character that we've unlocked right now on RoneDotCom. Somebody else that can be in here for every show that we do in the studio. Somebody, and you see just like a little bit of a leg. You see a little bit of a laptop back there. And I think that we should unveil him. I think that we need to unveil who this is. So without further ado, the newest member of the in-studio RoneDotCom family, the brother Mac, the big brother Mac. Mac, yeah, Mac is in this bitch. So Mac, if you guys don't know Mac's story, I was telling my wife about Mac this morning, and I was like, who is, she was like, who's Mac? Like, what's going on with Mac? And I was like, the one way I could characterize Mac is he's brave.
Yeah.
He's brave as hell. Like, there's probably a lot of things that you could say about him, but first and foremost, Mac is brave. And I think to a lot of people, they're like, wait, I don't know who Mac is. Like, I don't know necessarily his body of work, his acumen, where he's coming from. Mac was in this year's intern class, and Mac is somebody that works in production, and he does a lot of, he could do graphics and editing and has a wide array of skill sets behind the scenes. But there's something special about Mac. And what I'm doing and what the rest of us are doing right in here are, we're buying. I wouldn't call it a penny stock, but we're buying in early on Mac. I said I wouldn't call it a penny stock. No, I said I wouldn't call it a penny stock. We're buying in early on Mac. And I truly believe that Mac has star potential. He is somebody that thinks for himself. He is somebody that is uniquely funny. And I don't even want to say funny because I don't want to raise the expectation. But for the biggest thing is you're an unknown entity. That you're like, everybody has their opinions made up on damn near everybody in Barstool. And you're just a fucking lump of clay. You know what I mean? Here to mold yourself into this beautiful colossus, this statue, this Grecian god of content. And the journey begins here today on February 11th on RoneDotCom. Mac, what's going on, my brother?
What a day. What an intro. I'll tell you, Rone, right now.
Yeah.
To take a quote from the GOAT Tom Brady. Greatest decision you've ever made.
Yeah?
Right here, this chair.
Yeah, I see the Brady parallels. Like, it's
very similar.
It's not like you came into Barstool with a content contract. It's not like you came in and they're like, hey, this is this kid who's like a first-round draft pick content. It's more like kind of 6th-round draft pick
Mr. Irrelevant.
with MVP. No, but I'm saying more Brady. I'm saying it's more. I'm not calling you
for
Brock
sure.
Purdy. I'm saying 6th-round draft pick with MVP potential.
I couldn't agree more. I think I got a long ball in me. I'm not really a runner, but I'll get you a first down if you need it.
Yeah, exactly. And like your quarterback sneak is elite. You know, you could get under center, and it's not even tush push type shit. It's like you'll get us the yard we need if we need a yard.
No, none of that pussy tush push Philadelphia bullshit.
Wait a second.
So yeah, we play by the rules here.
Still RoneDotCom, and that is a legal play that we do. But as you can already tell, Mac, Boston guy.
Huge Boston guy.
Huge
Greatest city in
Boston
the world.
guy. And I'm making it a goal right now that not if, but when the Pats are back in the Super Bowl next year, through the work that you put in on this show and through the work that the visibility that you gain, that when Dave is making the next list to be in Dave's box, I want you in Dave's box next year.
Wow.
Within a year, I want you buried face deep in Dave's box.
I think you're setting the goal a little low for me. I want to have Dave in my box.
Within a year.
Within a year. Some big strides for sure, but I think we can get there.
And so a box costs like $1 million or like a little bit less than $1 million for the Super Bowl?
That's what they're saying, but
Okay.
a couple ad deals here and there.
Ad deals is how we're gonna do it. I don't know. You might need to sell your whole to get to $1 million. And I honestly don't know if there's like an OnlyFans plan that could get you to $1 million. Like to your own box, to have Dave face down in your box within a year. But that would kind of turn the power dynamics on their head. The boss in your box as opposed to you.
He could still have his own box for sure, but he might just come say hi in my box. I might have some. I don't know. Maybe you could come to my box. We're playing Philly, but that probably wouldn't.
No. I can't do that. But did you see? You just kind of had your own box right there.
That was fucking crazy. Look at that shit. Holy fuck.
I need you to like. At sometimes we need to figure out how and when. But like you to address the camera and even like being in your own box and then having like a slow pan or something like that when you bring the intensity. I know you have the intensity, but I don't know when you're going to unleash it. Like when you filibuster, do you want to just give like just a practice? It could even just be a gibberish like.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I think maybe I could do like something like this, kind of lean in here.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
No.
We're talking to you right now.
No.
You've made mistakes in your past,
What the fuck?
but we're fucking coming for you.
No.
Welcome to RoneDotCom.
No,
Good
don't
morning.
come for Philadelphia, bro. I thought that, but that was nice. That was intensity. You have an intensity about your gaze. You have something, there's something incredible about your gaze. People just get into the chat. They're like, who is this, bro? This is Mac. And originally it's like, to me, it was like a fact checking role. So like if I said something like ridiculous, like 80% of the world's currency has been printed within like the last 4 years or something like that. In my mind, that was something that you could fact check. And that was like fact check Mac. And like the words fact and Mac kind of have this same, like there's an assonance to these words. They kind of have like, they go together. You know, these two words like sound similar and that you could check that in real time. But it doesn't have to be fact check Mac. Is that so? Were you able to see if that's true? Is there any accuracy to that?
Yeah, I'm reading online right now. That actually isn't true, but 80% of Chinese currency was actually printed in the last year. So China's doing something right. The rest of us doing something wrong.
Really? And what's China with? That was a fast ass fact check.
I'm quick on the keys.
Was that the yuan, the YUEN or some shit like that China's working with? Because I saw that they're building a dam at the base of Nepal or some shit like that, where there's going to be some kind of seismic earthquake that's going to be able to generate like 12x what the Hoover Dam does.
I couldn't tell you because I Googled it and it came up in Chinese. So I can't read it, but I'm assuming that's what it said.
There's a rapper that called Jin, and he had a song, I think it was called Learn Chinese, or like Everybody Wants to Learn Chinese, or something like Learn Chinese, and maybe that's going to be our future. But like the Mac check, you know what I mean? The Mac check is something that, or like Mac Shin or something Mac, you know. And someone, Stephen Ellis said something nasty in here, and I don't even know if I want to repeat it. Should I repeat it just so you and I can get on the same page and fight back against what they said?
Oh, 1,000%.
They said, this is why the New York office is failing.
Man,
What the fuck?
I've been here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, what the fuck? How are you even making up your mind about that yet? That's such an insane thing to say. And I don't even know if it's Steven Ellis or if it's Steph N.E. Ellis. Like, that could be a girl. You're probably a fucking girl if you're saying some dumb shit like that. But honestly, girls probably say way smarter shit than that. Honestly.
Girls are cooking.
Yeah, girls are fucking hot right now, honestly. Heterosexuality is making its back. The pendulum has swung, and heterosexuality is in and hot right now. So I don't know what Steven Ellis has to say, but, give it a fucking chance. If you're saying that you don't like the dish before it even fucking hits your lips, that's a you problem. That's not a fucking Mac problem. But that's not a mac and cheese problem. That's a fucking you problem. Just because you can't fucking expand your palate to try something new, I guarantee that I'm right on this one.
Wow.
That you're not right on this one, Stephanie Ellis. I'm fucking right on this one. So I really don't want to hear it. Easy Mac, Rone, Big Mac. Big Mac is nice. Like, did you have like nicknames like growing up or anything like that?
Well, Mac is my nickname. It's a nickname of my middle name. So I'm a middle name guy. I've heard Mac Truck before for when you run into shit. If you got to hit stick somebody, if you got to put somebody in the dirt. And then the other one, my letterboxd username is Cinemactic, which is tough as fuck if you ask me.
It's really good. Well, it's appropriate for Letterbox.
100%.
You know, what have you any heat on Letterbox that you've been able to unearth recently?
Oh yeah, 100%. I just rewatched The Irishman for the 10th time actually this week, so that's my milestone. One of the greatest movies of all time.
You know, I've never seen it.
You're a piece of shit.
Wait a second, bro.
That's a great movie.
I'm waiting. I don't want to. I want to let it marinate a little bit. You know, I need to let it kind of grow into its. But isn't there? I feel like I saw one scene out of The Irishman where, like, Al Pacino is like beating the fuck out of someone, and it almost looks like cartoonish.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, he's an 80-year-old man playing a 60-year-old man trying to beat up like a 20-year-old man, and it really just becomes this recursive process, and it looks terrible. He should not have been going for that.
Yeah, or at least get like the body doubles or something like that, or like AI.
That's
You know what I mean?
you would think.
You could get some kind of AI, but I will watch it just to kind of like as an act of solidarity. But I also don't have 12 hours to sit down and fucking.
It's a quick 12 hours.
It goes fast.
12 hours. It's fully immersed.
Yeah, so you just start it first thing in the morning, and by dinner time, you're kind of getting to the climax of the plot. But yeah, I think that getting some kind of nickname, and I don't want to fully dox. I don't want to like put it out there. Are you somebody who's like keeping it under wraps a little bit?
No, I don't. I mean, I've been trying to go viral on Twitter for the past 5 years, and I haven't seen much traction. I have a banger in my pin tweet though. That was a good one. But no, I'm not super under wraps.
Well, what was it? I don't remember seeing it.
There was a video of a turtle who was eating like an Excel spreadsheet or something, and I tweeted like, "Oh yeah, you guys got to be more like the turtle, going for the green or something." It was pretty basic, but it had some traction.
I think you're an IRL guy. I think that there's something about your delivery, and you do have a bit of a silky smooth voice, and I think that people have like. On Hoopin' and Hollering, like you'll sprinkle a little bit of voice on there. There'll be like a little bit of like.
I'm in the shadows of Hoopin' and Hollering from time to time.
Right.
Usually outraged at something that is said.
Well, you have a strong bias, but I think people enjoy the bias. I think that people want to see you with like an idea about something, and it's usually something negative, disparaging about Philadelphia. But I think we're close to being able to squash the Philadelphia-Boston thing. Like I think we're close to being on the same page.
I visited Philly this year. I actually liked it a lot.
Yeah, everybody from Boston should like Philly. Like we're birds of a feather, and there's just like a small sports dynasty, but it's like brothers fighting. And they're saying W for Mac. Yeah, like get the W. Like fire it off for Mac in the chat, bro. It's like it's nice to have a body in here. They're saying Mac 10, Machiavellian this, Matter of Mac.
Heat.
You know what I mean? MacBook.
Keep cooking, chat.
MacBook Pro. You know what I mean? Easy Mac. Easy Mac is nice. Truth or Mac? I don't know.
That one maybe needs some work.
But we'll work on that because Jay Breezy's outside. We love it. So that's good. And we might have some. I don't know if we're not there on a guest yet. We might at some point. We're definitely going to have some guests. It's going to be the same type of shows that we have in the mornings. but like we hopefully we will have some guests. I'm asthmatic. I'm asthmatic. Isn't that's good?
Because I make it tough for you to breathe. I take your breath away.
Yeah, that kind of that
There
kind
you
of shit.
go.
That kind of shit. So I mean, I'm excited for you to be here. We're still building everything with RoneDotCom. Like it's going to flourish. We had last week in at the Super Bowl, we were working on Wonderlic tests. I got a stack of Wonderlic tests that Barstool employees took last week. We're going to be finishing off that video today. That shit should be coming out soon. One-on-one to one is coming back soon. I think I want to do a run. I don't know if it's 4 in 2 weeks or 4 over 4 weeks of just like a steak month where it's like Great British Steak Offs back to back to back to back, just to get people back in the fucking studio, getting the like having the steak, like the steak offs. I think bringing those back. I had some high level conversations about the nicest. That's coming, and I'm pretty sure that the spring break house or the spring break shit is happening. I'm pretty sure that the Barstool Beach House version of Spring Break House is going to be happening, and I think I can announce it now that I'll be doing an after show. I don't think I'm going to be going to wherever they are because I'm a grown man with a family, and I can't be like spending a week at whatever fuckfest destination that they're going to. But I think that there will be some kind of like remote type of after show. I want Mook to be involved in that too. Obviously, Mook crushing it with the Bush. I was talking to Sass yesterday about the Bush, about how they're crushing it. He was like, Mook does everything. Like, there's not a moment that like Mook. If they're like 1:30 in the morning, they're all like sipping on high noons and smoking on the za, and Mook's in the corner just editing, grinding away. But I know that he did a good job with the Summer House stuff, so I love for him to be back on. Is it Vegas? Yeah, Vegas is fucking nuts, bro.
That's where they're doing the spring break house, Vegas.
That's what I feel like that would be a lot.
I feel like
Spring break house,
Vegas
April in Vegas. Yeah, it seems like they're saying April in Vegas. First off, is April spring break? Yeah, they're nodding. The luckiest people to do that are the social media people that are going to be out there. I mean, no, not the luckiest. Yeah, right, dude. I saw all the social media people all summer wearing flowy, like silky shirts, fucking walking around outside. Like, I know that there would be a couple pickleback shots slurped down over there. Like, I know that people were getting after it, having a good time. Obviously, it's tough to be following the drunkest human beings that we have around the entire time and just having a phone in their face. But if people act like it wasn't fun, I saw Chuck Naso coming out with fucking massive trays of like mudslide martinis or whatever, just absolutely preposterous shit. If people are acting like they're not going to be drinking too, that's not it. That cannot be true. Oh, so Ella spilled the beans. They're saying Ella mentioned it. Kata messed up and let it leak. Kata too. Spring break is in. Yeah, spring. That's what I'm thinking. Like spring break is in March. So if they're going to be doing it in April, it's going to be like adult spring break kind of, which is a different. It's a different vibe. You ever hit spring break while you were in college?
I hit spring break, but I didn't hit Vegas for spring break. I feel like I was going to a more beachy type place.
Where'd you go?
I did Florida one year. I did a couple. I went to North Carolina one year. That was a blast.
How does it work? Like are your I don't. This is invasive, but are your parents helping pay for that kind of thing, or is like do people's parents help pay for their spring breaks?
Well, so I was a self-made man in college because we had co-ops at where I went. So like I would do a semester
Northeastern.
working. Yeah. Northeastern University.
I know my co-op schools. I know that there's just like a couple. I think that Drexel is a co-op school.
Could be.
Quinnipiac maybe? Or is that a research university?
They go back and forth every year which one they want to fully commit to.
Right.
They're kind of a party university, I think.
And then so you're a self-made man. You had a job back then.
I was always working. I was always grinding. I was always in comment sections lurking too. So I was always grinding.
If you have that special guest.
Oh yeah.
Let them know now.
Yeah, I have a special guest.
Get them in here now, because I have a special guest. I'd love for your special guest.
Your special guest may be.
Wait, don't give it. No, you know what I mean. Don't give it away.
Well, can I say that I'm excited for your special
I
guest?
think that's fair.
Okay, fair enough. I'm extremely excited for him. He's shaped my childhood.
Okay, no, not too much.
Okay, never mind.
Give it away that Tom Brady's coming on.
He didn't do any of that. Fuck.
That'd be such a flex if we got Big Brady on. I've been spam messaging my bro Sam Darnold, and he was saying he was fired up that I was rooting for him, which is love, and I hate to do that to you, but Sam Darnold is the man. I think that if the Patriots had Sam Darnold as a quarterback, you'd be fired up about it.
I'll say that about we're a Drake May fan base.
Yeah, but you guys were a Mac Jones fan base 10 seconds ago. Mac Jones is going to wind up being having the same trajectory as Sam Darnold. He's going to be like a pro, get the $100 million contract.
I think that's a crazy take, but you know what? I wish Mac Jones the best. I wish him the best. I think in New England, he pissed me off a little bit. He had a couple good years. He had a rough end of Belichick era. I hope he wins a Super Bowl.
I saw him at the New Heights party. I saw him. He looked ready to go. He looked ready to sling that thing.
He's a good guy. I mean, I wish nothing but the best for him. He lived in Westwood, Massachusetts when he played for the Patriots. Good guy.
I'm telling my guest just a sec. How's yours looking?
Let me see. My guest should be joining any moment.
Yeah, not yet. Okay, this is gonna.
I gotta send it to his email. Actually, hold up.
Yeah. This is kind of exciting. So when are the New York City shows dropping? I thought for sure KFC Jackie Caroline would have 2026 shows right now. I know that there is something coming. I'm not sure if KFC's in it, but I'm sure that he's working on some stuff. He definitely has been up in the output of 1 Minute Man. We're having Fasoli on today. Fasoli and KFC got into it a little bit yesterday. I should send a link to KFC too, but I want to get Fasoli's input on all of this. First off, Fasoli was like he created Mac from his rib, but also Fasoli's tweet was fucking insane yesterday. It was amazing, but he was basically like, I grew up in a one-room schoolhouse and had to walk uphill both ways to work. Like, I never had anything. I was told what happened in the Super Bowl by word of mouth by the town crier as a young child, and now like I got to go to the game, so how dare you, a poverty Jets fan, say a damn word to me. It was fucking incredible. And I love it. I can't get enough of him. But, yeah, look at this. I'm truly sorry that you've had to endure being a Jets fan your entire life, but my tears were not from just the Patriots being in the Super Bowl. I didn't grow up with money or going to a Patriots games every single week. I grew up with 3 other siblings and a father who had a construction job who broke his back trying to bring us to a preseason game every summer or 2. So 2 summers a year he would bring them. It was such a beautiful moment, and a moment I'll never forget because of Stool Presidente, seeing a football game from that perspective instead of squishing around a TV. Like it's a goddamn fireside chat. He crowded around the radio. During Sunday dinner, like how I grew up doing. During Sunday dinner, as if the games weren't on at 1 o'clock in New England as well. But I just love it. Even just the embellishments. The embellishments fired me up a little bit. I truly hope in your lifetime you can feel the same from your pathetic franchise that has let you down for so long. God damn!
Cooked him.
God damn!
Put him on the grill and roasted him.
They said, no, all truth. Fasoli was raised during the Great Depression, they said. Yeah, bro, Fasoli he was raised during the Dust Bowl. He was just collecting dust in a tin can to make loaves of bread that his father would feed his 14 brothers over. It was just a preposterous time.
You would have thought his family died in the molasses flood. If you're aware of that tragedy. That was a bad one for us.
I don't think I knew about that one. The Victim Olympics are saying that squishing around a TV. I mean, have you seen Fasoli? 5 Fasolis on a couch has to be squishing.
Come on.
Can we? Is guest?
My guest should be coming. He's in waiting room. He just texted me.
They're saying they don't see him in the waiting room.
Oh man.
Oh man. Not again. This guy's the new character.
He should be popping.
Did he just rip off Willy Wonka? Yeah, he kind of did. They said Mac is an all-time Taliban guy.
Am I?
What the fuck?
I don't think so. Oh, that's from a guy named Mike R. There's probably something wrong with him.
Try this. So I'm okay. He just sent you another link to try and get. Young Fasoli had to share a pair of sneakers. Young Fasoli was doing backflips on the mattress outside. Fasoli he came up out of he got it out of the goddamn mud, bro. Sounds like B-Walk, like a worm farm. Fasoli. I mean, just the fact that he's just a good old-fashioned American story. Just a guy who fucking grinded. A guy who ground. Sass on a new contract. Get us up early to do RoneDotCom. Sass is not going to be doing RoneDotCom. Sass is locked in on the Bush. The Bush is doing great. Watch for the behind-the-scenes Bush. I've learned to never joke about the Bush, or else I will be descended upon. What was the molasses? Right, it said Rone, it's my buddy's Nick R's birthday. She care to give him a shout out. Wait, I'm not giving a shout out to that's a trap right there. I'm not dumb. We have a guest on here. And so since it's Mac's first day on the show, we thought that it would only be appropriate to bring on none other than the man who shared the news with Mac, and they wept in each other's arms when Mac got the job at Barstool. Mr. Mac's dad, an absolute legend. How are you, sir? Such an absolute pleasure to meet you. A handsome specimen. I'm so excited to see you. What's going on?
Great to meet you. Super excited to be talking to the Hoopin' and Hollerin' team here. Big fan. I'm a super fan.
That's so nice of you. So, Mac is now, Mac's now going to be joining me in studio for RoneDotCom on Wednesday mornings when I'm in the studio. He's just populating it, and Mac, an absolute grinder, and I just can't believe what a get for Mac's first day. Mac's dad. What do you go by, sir? What can we call you?
I think just call me Mike.
Mike, dude. Most of my friends are named Mike. It's so nice to have another Mike in my life.
Yeah, well, it's not my real name. That's what I'm giving you as my alias.
That's even better because some of my mics aren't even real mics either. It's just like it's nice to have mics around. It kind of is just this. It's like a pen name that anybody can go by. It's like if you're of the cloth, you can go by Mike.
You show some damn respect. And call him Mr. O'Hara, please.
I've been saying sir the entire time. I didn't want to give out your last name.
In fairness, he has been calling me sir, which is super uncomfortable.
Which is crazy because I think that you and I are probably closer in age than me and your son. Honestly, I think that we're more birds of a feather. So, what's your background with Barstool? You've been aware of Barstool for quite some time, right?
Yeah, I'm a Boston guy and I'm a sports guy, and kind of since the very early days of it, got into the community a little bit. I'm a religious listener to Pardon My Take, and I haven't missed a show you guys have done, and it really is the Hoop and Holler show is fantastic. I absolutely love it. I listened to it this morning. I only got up to the AD trade part before I had to come into the office, so I'll listen to the rest tomorrow. But love it. Although I did disagree with your take that the Celtics are a racist organization. We could talk about that if you want. But Boston maybe as a city, but not the Celtics.
Well, I do want to talk about that. But you mentioned how much you love Pardon My Take, and sir, we have a guest for you. We have a surprise. Oh, we lost him. Wait a second.
We lose him?
We still have him. We still have him. Hang on just a second. Even if I have to do this. I will do it. We might have lost him, but I'm gonna bring him right back in here.
This could be the moment of the year.
Hank, I wanted you to meet Mac's dad. To meet Mac's dad. This is exciting for me. He said he's never missed an episode of Pardon My Take, a real Boston guy. I wanted to surprise Mac with his dad, but I wanted to surprise Mac's dad with Hank. So a meeting of the minds.
Max, Dad, how are we doing? It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Thank you for listening.
I don't think you understand. My dad is the biggest Hank fan in the entire world. My dad is the leader of the Hank Mafia.
Seriously, Hank. Proud. Yeah, I don't know how many 58-year-old, white Boston businessmen you want in your fan club, but I'm probably the leader of it. And anything ever happens with your own family, happy to adopt you. I have 3 sons. I've always said Hank's like a 4th son to me. So I not only are you a Boston guy and you do a great job with that, but we're both Duke guys too. So we had a ton in common. And as Mac knows, I always say, you have like the best
Big
hit
Duke
rate.
guys.
You have the best hit rate with your comments. Like literally, you're like 99%. Every time you say something, it's like you have a 99% of nailing it. So you're just the best. It's great to meet you.
Recognize that that's Hank because he's never actually seen Hank. He just listens to the podcast.
That's true.
That's
I've
great.
never seen the
Hey,
stream.
I'm getting ready to go golf, and that's the gas I needed before I tee off. I feel like you're like hard to even believe, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, keep up the great work, and don't let PFT get under your skin on the course, and I expect you
I'll
to
do my
dominate.
best.
And don't let them call you racist for thinking Bad Bunny needs to get the fuck out of our country.
Yeah, Hank is the
Thank you.
king
I
of.
need that too. I need to hear that too.
Hank is the king of internationalization in the NFL. I mean, he's leading the charge on it. So I think it's hard to call Hank xenophobic.
Exactly, I love it, Hank. I just wanted to give Mr. Mack the pleasure of meeting you. Hey, hit him long and hit him straight. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you, Mr. Mack. It's been a ball.
Classic Hank fumble.
See ya.
All right,
Great,
bro.
Hank.
Wow,
That's super cool. Yeah, thanks for that. That's a huge thrill to meet him.
That's it's a pleasure. We would have had him on the Zoom, but we had just the technical difficulties, and obviously it's a work day, so he has to be golfing. That's the most important thing. So what was it like when you found out that your son got a job at Barstool as like a day one reader, listener, somebody locked in?
Well, it's sort of as you said, Rone. It's not easy getting a job with you guys. You guys get tens of thousands of interested applications, and I give him a ton of credit because he put in he was working as a freshman in college at 11 in the evening to like 3 in the morning trying to do stuff for Barstool Boston, and so he was grinding hard to get it. So for me, it was great that he got it because I knew he was going to have a great time, and he is having a great time. But I also think he put the work in to earn it. So I'm proud of him for that.
Wow.
And I know how seriously he takes it.
Yeah, he busts his ass all the time, and Fasoli, the guy who's going to be coming in later on, has always been a big proponent. He's like, when we had the Barstool Boston thing going, he was somebody that was just busting his ass at all times. He needs a job here, somebody who really went to bat for him. So if Fasoli's going to bat for you, you know that he's busting his ass. You know that he really has the dedication to the craft.
Yeah, and look, I think he's benefited a lot from kind of you tutoring him and guiding him, even though you've got the Philly Boston thing kind of in the way. But I think he's you got to reel him in some of these takes though. The Knicks to Greece, I was almost embarrassed when I heard that.
That was a rough one.
But that was a rough one. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate and enjoy that you've dragged him into things in hooping and hollering. I always go, man, I hope he doesn't say another Knicks to Greece comment. But
I think that Knicks to Greece, I think it's a good idea, and it's outside the box thinking. Like all these tired takes, at least we have a wired take for once.
Yeah.
And he was early on the Jason Tatum is going to be back soon type of thing, because Jason Tatum's going to get some G League play, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's a little too early, I think, but some of that's wishful thinking, I think, right? So, but yeah, no, he was early on that, and I'm trying to think if he's had any other good takes on hooping.
He's had plenty. He's had plenty. I want to ask you this though. I don't want you to dox yourself or give too much background, but it's you're familiar with Large's work. Is that accurate, or Mr. Mayrose? You're maybe in that line of work.
Wait, give me. Who's Large?
Large is our guy who's a finance guy, and now he does food stuff here. He's about 7 feet tall, a beautiful, shining bald head, and the grace of an angel when he walks into a room.
Yeah, I'd say familiar from, not as familiar as him with you guys, but a little familiar with him, yeah.
Got it. I was just trying to get a little bit of insight into what you'd be doing at 9:30 in the morning with the suit jacket on. You look like a damn professional with a whiteboard behind you. Looks like you're moving and shaking.
Yeah. I help finance consumer companies. So, if there's a brand, like think about an innovative footwear company, for example, that needs to raise 25, $30 million, my team will try to help them do that. So we do a lot of other things, but that's primarily what we do, or at least the thing
He's
that would
got the
make most
elevator
sense to you.
pitch.
That's why I got the jacket on.
Well, that's perfect because Mac was just saying that his idea for this within a year. I said, I want you to be in Dave's box at next Super Bowl. He said, no, I want Dave to be in my box next Super Bowl. And so we're kind of looking to raise like at least $800,000. I mean, is there any kind of like path that you could carve for us to do that, or words of wisdom at least?
I mean, let me think about it. We do work with consumer brands, and what I would say is Barstool is a massive brand, right? In terms of the breadth of which people know it, and also the depth in which people love it. I mean, it's not like a brand that people just kind of know and are indifferent to.
Yeah.
You guys have a massive brand and a great platform. So there's stuff to do. We do a big consumer show in October, which I'll through Mac, I'll get you an invite. You guys should come to. There's a lot of super cool brands there. We'll get some tie-ins between Barstool and some of these brands, maybe get some advertising out of it.
That sounds amazing. I don't know about the ROI on a Super Bowl box, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a way to get some money back in. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on here. Thank you for your time. You're the man, and I'm excited to have your son aboard, Mr. O'Hara. Sir, salute.
Thank you, Rone. Appreciate it. Good luck with the new studio and the new show. Looking forward to listening to it.
Let's go. Oh,
right.
man.
See you, Dad.
Amazing.
See you guys.
See you, Dad. Bye, Dad. Wow. So nice. Is he first dad on the show?
He might be first dad on the show.
First dad on the show. Standing O from the booth. Everybody's loving Dad. Wow, maybe I need to have Dad in here.
You're getting into that demographic. You're doing Unk Olympics. You're doing all that stuff.
Sir. I'm a dad myself. You know what I mean? I should have asked him, like, what his faster diaper change time is or something like that.
Oh, he's got the fastest diaper changing hands in the West.
So you have multiple brothers and sisters or what?
I have two brothers, but like my father said, I think he's always viewed Hank as like the son that he never had. But he does have three sons.
Yeah.
So it's a little contentious. There's a little bit of maybe a little bit of jealousy, but also I'm a huge Hank guy. I'm probably the number 2 Hank guy.
Yeah, you guys are a Hank family.
Huge
and honestly, I like how Hank was like he left us wanting more a little bit. Like he was like, I'll be on the Zoom for a little bit, and then bailed on the Zoom, and then hopped to and I had to FaceTime him as he was.
He's a dog.
He's a dog, bro. Moving. He has to be golfing.
He's the greatest to ever do it, man.
Probably for content or something or something. You know what I mean, right? That or it's he football season's over. He worked so hard on Part of My Take all year.
100%.
Me and Hank went to the RoneDotCom concert, just the two of us. Kind of like a mandated mandate that we had out at the big game at the Super Bowl, and it was just so nice to chill with my brother Hank. We were drinking, I think we had like a vodka soda type of deal. It was nice.
That's bold.
Why?
No, it's just like not bold at all. I was making like an ironic comment. That's on me.
Oh, now I get it.
My bad.
You were poking fun at me.
I was poking a little fun.
My dad is showing. They're saying dads rise up. They're saying get Rick Schnall on the show. Schnall, no, we can't get Rick Schnall's bitch ass. They said that dad was the AI version of Make Mac older. And I think that people aren't even realizing what AI is. Like, dads are the older version of their children. Like AI is kind of going. I listened to the Journal podcast episode about OpenClaw, the social media network that AI has with one another. OpenClaw is the service. Can you find out what the name of the social media network that the AI has with each other? It's
Absolutely.
like something book. Some goofy ass shit, but it's like people are giving a lot of credence to AI right now. It's like no, like he's not, huh?
It's called Maltbook.
Maltbook. See, and you beat the chat to it. See, that's why. So it's like the Maltbook, and I think that people are just giving a little bit too much credit to it because I saw that and I was like, oh shit, AI made its own social media. No, like. Humans made that social media for AI. And then I was like, oh shit, the AIs are all signing up for the social media. It's like, no, humans are signing their AIs up. So they're basically putting them in daycare and having them talk to each other. And like everybody's like, oh, we might be fucking cooked. Like this might be it for humans. Like AI is about to take over. I really don't think that this is the canary in the coal mine for AI taking over, that we put them in a playpen and they're fucking conversing with each other, and that they made some like lobster themed religion, and like it's just a reflection of like shitty Redditors. It's like their thing is like similar to Reddit, and like maybe that shows that Reddit has supremacy as the best social media, but like that, like people are like shocked that they can have like these reflective conversations that are the same as people who are on Reddit. Like I don't think that we're quite there of them being our overlords and turning into the new gods that people are so afraid of. But even if they are our overlords and like we just get turned into fucking pets and we're their dogs, that sounds nice. That sounds fucking nice. If our fucking AI just has to fucking walk us every day, put us on the fucking treadmill, if our AI fucking feeds us, like that's okay. Like if our AI just like, if we're their dogs basically, and we just have to lick peanut butter off of our dog's nuts, our AI's nuts, like that's not bad, dude. That's not a bad existence. Peanut butter is fucking good and inherently good. So I'm not as spooked about the, what's it called? Molt book as everybody, but, you know, people are fired up about it and, a little bit spooked about it. They're saying thoughts on the cartel drones and what happened in El Paso, Rone. Are those two things, related? I don't know, but I'm fucking, if the cartels have drones, I wouldn't be surprised. I watched Mike Epps' comedy special on Netflix. Pretty fucking funny. But he was talking about immigrants coming over in clouds. And you know, to be honest, that fucking tickled me. I was like, damn, Mike Epps still fucking has it. So I don't know if that's what they mean by the cartel drones, if people are just coming over in the fucking clouds. They said, Rone, you're losing it. Maybe. That could fucking be. It will be their Tamagotchis. Yeah, like, I think that you just have to extrapolate forward a little bit and just be like, hey, are we going to get fucking smoked by AI eventually? But I don't think that this is it, but it is. I mean, they're talking about it. Sam Altman and fucking Elon Musk are they're talking about it. They're like, hey, this is a step towards singularity. So maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe I'm just reporting the news the day before it got to you. Mincy plane photo is crazy. I have not seen that one. But I can only imagine. I can only imagine that there's an ass crack that goes up between his shoulder blades. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Rat Race Spanish was good. Love, love, love. I think I could finally talk. If you guys haven't watched Rat Race, please go watch the Rat Race. It's been out for a week, so I'm not worried about spoilers. I am the greatest Rat Race player of all time. Nobody rat races like me. Point A to point B, I'm fucking smoking that shit. And honestly, the only donuts they could put on me is put me in a city like Boston, where there's so many more people who are familiar with it, or put me with like somebody who's like a weight that doesn't want to be there and is just hitting the vape the entire time. You know, put me with Ella and see if I can still win. You know, because you really need to hamstring me with an opponent who's not as enthusiastic about crushing a rat race. The fact that I've won it back to back, smoked every leg with different partners, I think it only speaks to me. I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but San Fran Rat Race is the best one so far. They're saying no debate. I kind of agree with it. I think that it was pretty fun. I think you and Tommy might be the best competitive duo. Maybe. I mean, and Tommy, I was even like, let's fucking go, Tommy, trying to make him run. Tommy, just a little bit more cardio. I'm not even crazy about the cardio, but like just be able to push it, you know?
There was some controversy to the ending of that, though. Do
Yeah,
you feel like maybe there's an asterisk next to your title?
You think so?
Well, I didn't say it. I said, do you think so? You were the one in
no.
it.
I didn't break any rules. And Clemmer specifically said, this is Rat Race, motherfucker. It's gonna get dirty.
Yeah, you can't listen to Clemmer, though.
Why?
I guess he is the host. Maybe
He's the host. He makes the rules. And he didn't make a rule against anything that I did. They said they said, I don't know. Did you watch Rat Race?
100%.
So how would you characterize what happened at the end?
Oh, no, I think you were good. I think you got to play dirty in Rat Race. But a lot of the people were saying rules changed. That producer came in and dropped the shirt on. So maybe you should have even won by more.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
on your side.
You can go against me. I'm also not that kind of guy. I would like if there was a push against me. If you called me a dirty cheater, that's welcome in my book.
I just want the conversation to be had.
I think that it's fair to have the conversation. And I wouldn't mind if Clemmer if Clemmer wanted to get it off his chest and fucking seep through the air vent and come and yell at me. Like, if he has that, great. Like, yeah, Rone and Mincy, but Mincy was good. Like, I think people are saying that, like, Mincy's not like a donut. Like, he has cardio in him, he has problem solving, and he's more sly than he lets on. They're saying backtrack, Mac. No, not backtrack.
I did kind of backtrack there, so I'll take that one, but never again.
Rat race on Roosevelt Island. I mean, that would be like a 20-minute rat race. Rats are going to get the cheese, brother, by any means. Exactly, bro. I'm going to get the fucking cheese. And if he doesn't want you to do things, there should be a rule against it, or even say that people shouldn't do it. Fair enough. Clemmer still pissed Rone ruined his local coffee spot. Oh, because I spilled a coffee? That coffee spot was bad, I'll be honest. I didn't want to say it at the time, but the coffee was bad. The spot was bad. That was probably more of a diner or something like that. J said, I've been a Mac guy since day one. Like, yeah, Mac.
Wow.
Shout out J. We did a intern video where we had all the interns come in. Mac was a summer intern. We had them do like kind of a Royal Rumble of content where every 5 minutes somebody would get voted off. Maybe next year we could run it again, have you, host it, be the Stephanie McMahon of the Royal Rumble, or even the Vince McMahon.
I would love to be the Stephanie McMahon.
That'd be so nice to be the Stephanie. But even then, we're like, yeah, Mac has some juice. And there have been some other interns from that class that are still around. Can you say who there's 3 others that are still here at Barstool. Can you say who?
Una's still here.
Right.
She cooked in that video as well. She had some good bars.
Yes.
Ari's here. He's an upstairs guy.
Oh, there's 4 then. There's 4 others.
Sarah as well.
Sarah?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
And someone else works in booking.
Oh, Sage as well. Yeah.
Sage.
It's right next to me.
Sage, yes. Come on, bro.
My memory's great. It's just short.
A little Jay Will. Shout out to Jay Will. So there were, the intern class did, it produced some talent. And I'm happy to have you here on air. But it's my understanding, and I think we should, once Vasoli gets in here, we will bring him in. But it's my understanding that you have like a small presentation. So for people who are still like on the fence about Mac brought some ideas. Some ideas. Content ideas from Mac.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so do you want me to give it a little intro here?
Yes.
So I'm going to go way back here. Couple weeks ago, Rone told me he wanted me to come on RoneDotCom, and I did not know what he wanted me to do at all. And he didn't really make it clear ever what I was going to do until this morning, which I think was an intentional decision.
Well, I think that it's the role is still nebulous,
We're not 100. We're still figuring it out.
Yeah, the liquid fits the container.
Yeah, volumes. But so since I didn't know what I was going to do, I was like, I should come with something. So I thought of a bunch of content ideas while I was on the train home that day, and I haven't looked at them since. So I forget what most of these are, but there's about 6 ideas. You can pick and choose if you want to see them all, if you want to see a couple.
What's little Isaiah Thomas doing in the corner over there?
Oh, I just wanted to put IT in, represent, give my boy some love.
IT guy, like he's Indian, bro. I love it, bro. That's sick, because that's a full-sized picture of him too.
That was a low blow. That was a low bro.
Everything is for him, bro. Come on. Let's get to these ideas. I love it. This is how, like, when I got in with Dave, I just pitched content ideas to him. I kind of flooded him. Return to the Mac. He brought some Macterial. Cook Mac. Let's go.
Macterial.
They're saying bring back pros versus Joes. First of all, but hang on, before you get into your idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to know what the fuck this is, but they said bring back pros versus Joes, and I saw who online? It was it was Lucas being like, oh, this other person is like doing a pros versus Joes thing, and like they're stealing our idea of pros versus Joes. Pros versus Joes was a TV show in 2006. Like, Pros versus Joes is not a proprietary concept to Lucas. Like, Lucas can't be like, we came up with Pros versus Joes. Now this other network is doing Pros versus Joes. Pros versus Joes is recycled from the Bible. Pros versus Joes was in Genesis. Pros versus Joes is one of the original ideas that ever came to be. Like, that's it. Barstool's probably done Pros versus Joes before. Like, Pros versus Joes is not new nor proprietary. So I'd love to see if you have Pros versus Joes on this list. But it says RoneDotCom presents baby back ribs.
Yeah, so this was the first idea I thought of. I'm just gonna give you the elevator pitch real quick. You can tell me what you think. I am hoping that we can maybe get you to approve one of the ideas maybe by the end of the show.
I love it.
Okay, so baby back ribs. Barstool Sports personality Adam Ferrone has to purchase, cook, and consume 2 racks of ribs while simultaneously carrying his twin boys on his shoulders. If he cannot complete the task at hand, one of his twins is picked at random and put up for adoption in Australia,
Wait a second.
forcing the other twin to embark on a lifelong journey to find his long-lost brother and potentially something about himself.
Wow, that's a big idea. Because like it creates like the long lost brother like
narrative
arc. Yeah, it's a narrative, and like it doesn't have to be done. And it's the kind of thing that they say like if you want to make a big TikTok account, it's like day 100 of like getting into shape, doing like only like 10 minutes of breathing exercises or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
And this is like the long form narrative arc. But my only thing is like, you said I need both of them on my shoulders?
Yeah, I think we would need to rig you up with some sort of contraption.
An apparatus.
Some sort of doohickey that could hold both your twins.
Yeah, because like you can't, like I could put one on the shoulders,
Yeah.
but then like does one go on the shoulders above him? Do I stack
like
them?
a double stack.
A little double decker type of deal, or they're facing that maybe both legs are kind of around the shoulders, like kind of straddling the face or something like that.
Something. I was envisioning it as like 2 car seats over the shoulder, kind of on like a shoulder pad.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of just like walking around with them.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice because it's a balancing act and it's a core strength exercise.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is good. And there's something here, like I want to make and consume the baby back ribs. And I was with you, like the adoption thing is just like, we're going to have to make like a bigger elevator pitch to my wife. And it's going to have to be more fleshed out than this because like we have to show upside to her.
Yeah, well, yeah, that could my thing with it is like when your son's embarking on this journey, he's gonna just like it's like throwing someone to the wolves, right? Like in the long term, he's gonna be buff, he's gonna be jacked, he's gonna be Australian, he's gonna have bleach blonde hair.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
Situation.
I didn't realize there's a bleach blonde hair situation. I think that like in like the movie 300, where they like literally throw the kids to the wolves. They like put the kids outside, and then they come back like with Leonidas abs. And so it's like if that's the pitch, or if he's like adopted by like a wealthy Australian, or if at least you could promise he'll have a sick.
He'll absolutely
accent.
have a sick accent, sick life, go surfing every day, be playing with some kangaroos.
That's good. Then that's good. This is a good pitch, and of the one idea that you've pitched so far, I like this one the best.
Okay. Starting off strong. So this is a good one. This one is sorry, I got to scroll. I got a lot of notes here.
Yeah.
Son of a Boy Dad presents Barstool Extreme Office Makeover. You've seen the Milton office. You've seen the New York office. You've seen the Chicago office. But are you ready for the newest branch of Barstool Sports in no other place than sunny Greenland? Rone, Little Sass, and Francis C. Ellis from Tires have to sail a Viking longship to Greenland. Each man is equipped with only one tool to break ground on a new HQ5 Greenland. For Francis, a wood-cutting axe. For Sass, a fly fishing rod. And for Rone, a wireless JBL speaker, preloaded with If You're Reading This, It's Too Late by Drake. If the boys can break ground on an office in Greenland with no help and record an episode of the podcast, then all non-content employees of the New York office are forcefully relocated to Greenland for the next 5 years.
That's actually good. I feel like I've heard that one before, though. Did someone else pitch that?
Has that been pitched?
I feel like something almost verbatim to that has been pitched before.
I might have stole that, but I don't think I stole that.
Okay, I want to make sure that you're not plagiarizing that idea. That sounds good. To to be clear, we need to broadcast the episode from Greenland.
Yes, yeah. So you're gonna have to figure that one out.
We not only need to make it there, but we need to like create some type of native internet or at least broadcasting device so the Fasoli family can like squish around their TV and watch it or listen to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're gonna need to get a lot done. I'm sure Greenland has some sort of infrastructure. I've never been. I don't know much about it other than we will be purchasing it soon.
Right.
So I think it could be. It's almost like extending a gesture of good faith to Greenland by giving them one of America's top pods.
Yeah, it's like sending our best and brightest. It's like the expansion draft to Greenland, where we kind of get our chance to like kind of flourish over there. Now, I'm trying to think if you think that Drake album is that a bonus to us? Like,
Yeah.
this shows what you think of Drake and like how much you like him, or is that supposed to be hamstringing us?
No. I think that's one of the greatest albums of all time. Recently just turned 12 years old.
Right.
Some
Exactly.
bangers on that. Great song.
Yeah, it's old enough to give Jeffrey Epstein a massage now. So I think that now that we have that, I think that would kind of give us the inspiration that we could kind of lock in, and I could kind of inspire them. Francis will be able to do his thing. Sass, no doubt, will be able to catch us enough sustenance. Like, I think that there is like a Lincoln log cabin like that Francis could build, no problem. I think the sustenance will be there. The motivation will be there for me and the boy. But I mean, getting there on a ship will be hard, not just for the rowing, but because there's three of us, two on one side, one on the other, and so we might just wind up rowing ourselves in circles because of the extra strength. Maybe me and Sass on one side, Francis on the other. He puts in the yeoman's work.
There you go. I think that could work. I think the sailing is the hard part, and if you could find a way to like stream that through some sort of Starlink type situation, I think people would like to see your seaman work on the poop deck. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, if I haven't heard that idea before, I like it. If I haven't heard that, KFC, perfect, bro. Maybe I get KFC in when Fasoli comes in. That would be good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's good, but I'm just afraid that that was on like Chicks in the Office or fucking.
Oh shit! I actually didn't see
about or something like that. I feel like I've heard that exact one before, but let's go on to the next one because the semen on the poop deck had my cockles tingling.
That's a classic one. I don't remember what the next one is. Oh yeah, The Apprentice. Have you ever seen The Apprentice with DJT?
I used to watch. I watched The Celebrity Apprentice, the season that had Lil Jon in it. Lil Jon, I think he was in it twice. I think the return of Lil Jon.
So my brothers and I just started watching The Apprentice over Christmas, kind of for memes. It's a good like time capsule. So we got into it, and so it was on my head when I wrote this idea.
It was so good.
It's a fun watch. It's even if you don't like Trump, it's a fun watch. But so The Apprentice Barstool Edition, Dave Portnoy legally signs the ownership of Barstool Sports over to Rone for 24 hours. If Rone can double the company's revenue in this time, he gets to keep Barstool in its entirety, and he also receives a small spare bedroom in Dave's Florida Keys house. Barstool Sports is then renamed to RoneStool Sports, and every morning each employee has to pledge allegiance to Dr. J.
And all I have to do is double the revenue in one day.
24 hours, double the revenue if you can do it. I actually didn't even write a punishment for that one. Most of these have like some sort of punishment. So maybe you could workshop that, like a punishment you could give yourself if you can't do it.
I don't think everything has to be equipped with a punishment, I think that this one maybe could just be an altruistic act from Dave where he kind of like launches me into the ownership. But is there like any upside for Dave?
Yeah, his company. Oh, yeah, there's not really any upside for Dave.
My company.
Yeah. If you win, he doesn't. Well, maybe he when he I don't know. You might have to pay him out. Maybe if you get that revenue, you can buy another house in the Florida Keys and give him a guest room.
He could have a small guest room, and then we could kind of do like a flop house situation, where like one person could stay there and the other person. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. My first person I'm going to like help me double the revenue in one day, Mr. O'Hara.
Oh my God, he would be excited for that.
Yeah, but I also think that he would feel disloyal wrestling the ownership of Barstool away from Papa.
He might sabotage you because he is a big Dave guy.
Yeah, which I mean, I get. I'm a Dave guy too, almost as much as Francis is. But like, I love Dave obviously, and I think that this is strong. I would love to go to the Florida Keys house, and I don't see another way of me getting there unless I double the revenue in one calendar day.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe you could get a timeshare.
I mean, I've been to Key West, but like, I feel like, hey, where's he at? Is La Mirada? You know, I feel like it'd be tough to get there. Maybe I visit YP. Oh, there goes Fasoli right now. Okay, let's get to this next one. And I'll call Fasoli in just a second.
Let's see.
Oh God,
RoneDotCom.
is that a real picture of Francis?
That's a real picture of Francis.
No, you chatted out his
No,
jawline.
that's what he looks like. He's a good-looking guy.
I know that you didn't chat out his shoulders and pec deck, but I know that you widened his jaw.
I don't know why you gotta think that I'm doing stuff to Francis when he's just a naturally good-looking. Did you watch Tires?
I saw how good looking he was, and how good looking he is. RoneDotCom. Okay, so this is obviously we have the .com, but it would be a government organization if we could get a .gov website.
This is the spiritual successor to Rone.com. In Rone.gov, Adam Ferrone has to put together a campaign for New York District 115 comptroller. If he doesn't win the election, he has to enlist in ICE, I forgot I wrote that, and find a way to deport hubs to either Czechoslovakia or La Repubblica Dominicana.
Is that where Hubs is from, or I just get to like pick where Hubs goes?
It's kind of a dealer's choice on where Hubs gets deported to.
So what is it? Dominican Republic or Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, Czechoslovakia or La Repubblica Dominicana.
I mean, I don't think Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't. This is an old idea. I wrote this a month ago. So.
I think Czechoslovakia has been disbanded from before. Like, could I send them to Slovakia or the Czech Republic, or does it have to just be that like mass of Donia together? Like, does that all have to be in the same?
I think honestly, any kind of any country over there in that conglomerate of land, I think would be fine.
I think that he'll wind up loving it a little bit. Like, if I send him to either of those places, but I also think comptroller, what was it? District 1511
comptroller.
Yeah. 115.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's realistic for me. But I worry that this idea doesn't work because Hubs would just be having the fucking time of his life at some Dominican brothel or on off the coast of Split on a yacht or some shit like that.
Send his ass back to the 7th layer of hell. That guy's evil, man.
Hubs?
Yeah. You ever read his blogs? He's evil. He's a Yankees fan, evil. I actually like him when I talk to him, but he is at heart an evil guy.
I had no idea that you have beef with Hubs.
No, I like Hubs, but he is, Yankees, all Yankees fans.
I love it. I think that this is a strong one. And now that I know that you have like a beef with Hubs, is it all? So it's guys like Tommy's evil too, then, huh?
Well,
Marty.
Tommy is not. I don't really see him as a threat in anything ever. I don't think anyone ever has. But no, I actually really like Tommy. As you know, I was working on a show with Tommy recently.
What happened with that?
I think it's coming out. I don't want to give too much away. It's the behind the scenes of the second season of a show that will be hopefully coming back soon. That you make a nice cameo appearance in as well.
I love it. Okay, what do we have next? What do we have next on the docket here?
Okay, Storm Chasers, the revival.
Wait, what did that have to do with Francis's like jawline and everything?
Absolutely nothing. I just wanted to put Francis in. I'm a Francis guy.
Oh, I love it. Same.
Yes.
Storm Chasers, the revival.
Okay, let me scroll to this. I had to cut a lot of ideas actually, so I'm scrolling through here. This one I forgot I wrote as well. Rone is dropped off in rural Oklahoma during the biggest recorded tornado in the past 50 years. If he can find shelter and survive the event, he is awarded a lifetime supply of American lagers and a submarine sandwich. Here's the catch. Mooby and Smelly are let loose with pitchforks and blunderbusses. That's like a World War I type shotgun, I believe. If they can find and successfully eliminate Rone, they will each receive their own submarine sandwich and some other prize that girls would like, maybe some makeup or a Sabrina Carpenter CD.
Okay, that's a massive come up for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that those women would probably find internet in Greenland for a Sabrina Carpenter CD, knowing how girls are. Wait, so they have to hunt me in the entire state of Oklahoma?
They're dropped off in like maybe the same county, if that's fair. But we got to give you a chance because they're fast. They're athletes, and
There's 2 of them,
There is 2 of them, yeah.
and they're dang. And what do I get if I win?
Let me double check. I believe it was a Subway sandwich, and lifetime supply of lagers.
Oh, I get lagers.
Yeah, you get some American lagers. No imports.
I'm a Pilsner man, but lager is my number 2. So I mean, I'm that would be nice. I'm an American lager. That sounds really nice. I'm afraid of those 2 though. I think that they have the athleticism, the know-how, and you're dangling the ultimate carrot in front of them. A little bit of makeup.
Yeah, 100%, just a little bit.
But that has the foundation of a good idea.
Yeah, I think there's some things we can iron out in all of these, but there's places they can go.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is definitely in the conversation for one of the top 5 that you've said so far.
Okay, good to hear.
And that was the last one, or you got one more?
I think there's 2 more, but we can maybe do one more.
No, let's do 2 more. Why not? I'm here for it, and then we'll have Fasolian.
Okay, all right. I see Fasoli over there. He's making me happy.
Puppies Punk.
Okay, Puppies Punk. Oh, this one had a previous one, but that I took out for some reason. But I'll go with it. So all of the members of Pup Punk are inserted into a machine that swaps their minds with dogs' minds, and they're forced to perform a set list while in dog form. PFT commenter is turned into a loud chihuahua, but can do cool tricks like fetch and roll over. If the band can captivate and emotionally move an audience of about 15,000 people, then they're rewarded with all-you-can-eat dog treats and a check for $3,700 tax-free.
$3,700 sounds really good. Now, can the dogs play their instrument still? Like would
Yes.
Pup?
Well, it's you as the dog. Your mind is in the dog's body.
Right, but like, are like the motor skills still the same as like playing a guitar isn't necessarily native to a dog?
It would probably be a challenge, and you may have to switch some instruments. Like maybe instead of PFT running with the 12-string guitar, maybe he's running with some bongos.
Yeah,
a little more easy.
Something that's more up a dog's alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sounds, or like a piano that you can kind of step on to play, as opposed to like, because they don't necessarily have the long enough fingers or the opposable thumbs. Though my dog is dying to get some opposable thumbs.
I think your dog would. So one of the parts of it was that people were swapped with their own dog's mind. So do you think if your mind was swapped into your dog, you would have the skills to be able to captivate an audience of 15,000 people?
I think. I mean. 15,000. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's like a stadium.
Yeah, that's fucking huge. But I think that I think those ideas together, I think that would make it if you have the $37,000 in front of us, and for Caroline maybe some makeup or a Sabrina Carpenter CD.
Most certainly, I think she would appreciate those too.
And finally.
Okay, this last one. This was a legitimate idea that I had. I mean, these are all legitimate ideas that I had. But so this one is called. History, but it's pronounced like high story. It's like a little bit of a play on words there.
I get that. I like that.
And so here's the tagline for this one. Former NBA star and current Barstool Sports content king Jason Williams sits down with a guest and they consume a little bit of marijuana. Jason interviews the guests along with his co-host of not only Hoopin' and Hollerin', but now High Story, Adam Ferrone. They learn about their guests' rise to fame and their story to success, while the 3 producers for Hoopin' and Hollerin', myself, Tyler, who's in there, and Jordan, sit on the couch and vibe to the Grateful Dead. If the guest says Mac's word of the day, they have to give me a crisp $100 bill. Sometimes the word is simple, like basketball. Other times it's complex, like osteoporosis.
Okay. Do you get to influence whether they say the word? Like, can you lead them towards osteoporosis, or it's just random?
No, that would be up to you, because remember, I'm chilling on the couch listening to the Grateful Dead with the other 2 producers, so I could maybe tell you the word of the day, and you could maybe try and pull it out of
and lead them towards bone disease.
Some sort of bone disease, or maybe, it changes. It's a different word.
But I'm like, I can influence them to like, I start the topic of talking about osteoporosis, but I can't say it.
No, you could be like, hey man, how are your bones feeling today?
Right. Have you had enough milk to combat your, what do you call it again?
Yeah, just edge them, lead them on a little bit.
And they would jump in with osteoporosis. High story.
Yeah.
And what? So they're telling the history of what?
just their life, like their story of success. Like here, the first guest would be Robert
Downey Jr. Yes, of course.
And Jason is telling him about how he likes when he skis up in that suit. And
When you ski.
yeah, so Robert Downey Jr. is appreciative, but it could be a different guest every week. It probably will be a different guest.
Yeah, because Robert Downey Jr. only has the one story.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. I thought that these were such great ideas, and the detail. I think the detail of it is what makes the ideas really shine.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that we'll wind up probably doing some version of all these outside of the adoption one is just tough. But I'll run it by at home.
Okay, let me know.
And just see if maybe I call you in for a little bit more of the pitch. But these are strong, and we might need to come back to you. Like if we're ever in a rut for ideas, we might need to have you doing them. I think that there is something in that first idea with baby back with us actually doing a baby back rib thing.
Yeah. It's kind of combines the steak off, but makes it a little bit more family oriented.
Right, and now I'm trying to get my baby back.
100%. Yeah. So it's a play on words.
Amazing. Mac, fucking fired the fuck off for Mac. That's absolutely incredible. I love it, bro. Thank you so much for bringing some heat to the fucking deck. And now we can bring in the man who created you, Fasoli. Fasoli, you mind popping in here for that? Fasoli just pacing in the other room. Huge get. W Mac, dude, for sure.
Let's go.
W Mac. I am fired up, bro. People fucking Fasoli, what's up, my brother?
What's up, Fastool?
How are you, Fastool? I still got him saved as Fasoli in my phone.
I'm nervous.
He said he's nervous, but that's okay, bro. He's allowed to be nervous. He's creating something from nothing, and he's got fucking balls and know-how.
Big time.
Tell me about Mac before we talk about you.
God.
Mac.
Oh, we got the tomatoes in the chat for Fasoli.
Mac is incredible.
Yeah.
That's why we brought him here from Boston. Everyone knows that.
Well, everyone doesn't know that. I'm trying to put everybody on. Like, I think that you're like you giving the words of affirmation or like kind of the cosign to Mac will go a long way for a lot of people.
For sure. Yeah, Mac he's a fantastic producer. He proved his worth, and he jumped on to a bunch of social pages, worked for free, and he did it for a few years with us. And then I said, you want to jump in for the internship? And he took a chance, and he moved to New York.
And we talked about like the capabilities that a guy like him has.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's editing, he's making graphics,
shooting, editing, graphics, animation. He can do it all.
Yeah, he's a Mac of all trades.
Mac of all trades.
Mac of all trades.
That's a nice line. Mac of all trades.
I'm loving this glaze.
Bar.
Yeah, that's a bar for sure. But speaking of bars, you were at the bar in the box. Were you drink anything while you were up there? Or
I had a few.
a couple high noons?
Yeah, a few high noons, a few Tito's.
Oh,
how we go.
I'm more of a New Amsterdam guy myself, but
Same here.
First off, tell us about how that experience was for you, because I haven't really got to hear the official like how the Super Bowl was for Soli, because I know it was a massive week leading up to it, but
Yeah, I mean, Super Bowl week's always crazy for us, you know. We go hard that whole week, and then everyone kind of departed on Friday night, Saturday morning, and then that's when it like all kind of started to feel real.
right. Like this is actually happening. We're actually in it, and we're gonna and like what
Not
was
that
your
the Patriots were not in it, but like that we were actually going. That's what everything-
that you guys were in the Super Bowl. It's like our team is in the Super Bowl. We're gonna we're gonna be there. It's not just because every year Barstool goes out, and so it's a similar feel every year. But when your team is actually in it,
I mean,
the
you
producers
went
go
last
home.
year, so,
right?
you
Everybody
know.
goes home, and it's just like, oh fuck,
Now we
it's-
ball.
It's just us. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's lock the fuck in.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, who were you parlaying with for those couple days? Like, who were you locked in with right away?
Me and Cody, we've been chilling all week. Cody Lanza, so we were going hard. Then it was like Hank fights. All the Boston fellas, really.
Night before, you drank a little
Dale.
bit. You don't want to get too drunk.
I was, we went to the two parties, DraftKings. Shout out DraftKings, we love you. And we went Friday night, then DraftKings SI party Saturday night. But I was calling it quits early. I was out of there by midnight each night ish. I had to lock in. I was watching game tape in the hotel. I was getting my Z's in for the big game on Sunday.
What what tape were you grinding? Was it like
O-line tape, obviously that didn't pan out well. Hurt, yes. I was watching a lot of Travion highlights. I really wanted Travion to have a big game. Didn't happen.
Not until it was too late.
Yeah, exactly. I was locking in defense. I was checking out all 22s on defense. I wanted to see everyone because we were back fully healthy. And what can you do?
The ride over there, it has to be one of the anticipation for such a great event. Like, does that stack up as one of the great moments in your Barstool tenure? Just the ride over there, the anticipation, the heavy hitters. You're amongst the all-time greats.
Yeah, the Milton greats.
What was like the conversation like? How long was the ride? How long was the ride back?
It actually felt pretty fast to me both ways. I guess it was like probably an hour 10 down and maybe a little longer than that on the way back. But in the end, I was outlocked, and I was just kind of like not really paying attention. Then you had Dante screaming about politics. You had Jerry rambling. Hogdale was doing advanced stats, which I loved. And then it was just like a mishmash of a million things happening.
You set the tone on the way there. 30 breakfast burritos.
Shohei Ohtani, Mr. 30-30, 30 hash browns.
And you went you went out of pocket for that? You got to expense that.
Yes, I am expensing that.
You
but
have to.
I was trying to do something for the good of the group because I know everyone was out at the party the night before. And
it's not about the money that you spent on that. It's about the act of doing it and having it for the people.
Yeah, I was up at 5 a.m. and I was ready for the game.
Where just like you woke up nervous?
I couldn't go back to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
You talked to your dad about it? Like, what's your pop saying? He was fired up for you or what?
Oh yeah, he was. My dad was over the moon. I mean, he goes on to construction sites even nowadays, and it's like Fasoli, and like they're like any relation, like all these young guys, and he's like, that's my son.
What?
And so he freaks
out. So he's a goat on the job site.
Oh yeah, automatically.
What kind of boots is your dad wearing? What's like the job site boots these days? Thursday boots, Red Wings.
No, it's not Red Wings.
Greens.
He wears like the Walmart Brutuses or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know.
That's a real working man.
Yeah, he gets like he gets a new pair every Christmas. That's his gift.
Oh, once every year he's just flipping them over. Because like the Red Wings, they're like, oh, you can resole these or like you can. Like,
those are big
bullshit.
up. I wouldn't say those are big up north.
No,
Red Wings are more southern.
Yeah, exactly. Little fancy boys down south.
Even fancy boys. I mean, I think Cowboys wear them, but like they're not built for like construction workers. I don't think.
Yeah, exactly. They can't get dusty.
Yeah.
The Walmart ones. That's a real man, a real working man.
That's it.
So you hit it. You go to the Super Bowl. It doesn't work out the way that you want.
I hate to see it. The better team won, which sucks to say, but someone's got to win.
Brave of you to say.
Yeah.
And then you got wind of. Well, take us through the KFC situation from your vantage point, because we read your tweet earlier on this show, and we saw where you picked up from there. Tell us through like when you're hearing about KFC's perspective, what goes through your mind then, and then crafting your response.
Oh, so I mean, I was just sitting at my desk yesterday, and it was right about the act was about to start, but then my phone buzzes up, and I'm getting mentioned. I'm like, oh, okay, and I click on Twitter, and it's a clip and from Pick Central. I was like, all right, I'm watching it. I thought it was like Marty or someone like dogging me, whatever, like earned. And
wait, what do you mean earned?
Because I've been talking shit all year, like Patriots, like me, like Marty, Meek, or someone like.
You talk shit to those guys, so you feel like it's a back and forth? Is that what you're saying by earned?
Definitely, yeah.
So it wouldn't have bothered
They can get me
you?
back, yeah.
It wouldn't have bothered you?
Yeah, it wouldn't have bothered you if it was one of those guys?
Yeah, not at all.
Lesser guys.
And then I'm watching it, I'm looking at it, and I didn't even know the clip was from Monday. I mean, it got posted Tuesday, so I didn't really pay attention to that, and I thought it just came out, and then obviously I quote tweeted, and I sat there for a second thinking, and then I kind of just wrote what I thought, and that's how I roll though. But you know, it was a little shocking to me. I mean, I've been here 5 years now, and I've done a lot of gambling streams through my time.
Yeah,
I would say, and I was a little shocked to see KFC on a gambling show. I mean, it's been 5 years, and I've maybe seen them on one Met stream.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh damn!
I mean, I've produced a lot of gambling streams. I'm just saying.
So you're saying that he's been coming up short in the gambling space like Will Campbell's arms.
Yeah, Will Campbell, not short arms. Will Campbell, dog. He's hurt.
You're about to say Hall of Fame?
Not yet. But hey,
So you were
Whatever.
so you were surprised to see that KFC was coming at you like that.
Yeah, I thought me and Kevin were cool. I still think we're cool. I mean, I love Kevin. I love all the OG guys. Everyone knows that.
Well, do we have? Can we find the clip of what KFC said just so we could play that? Just because I want to get I want his thoughts to be fully represented. But after you said what you said, which we've read on here, Dave kind of had your back, and he's
Yeah,
like,
I appreciate that.
yeah,
Shout
he
out
was
Dave.
like first round knockout. What did you like? Was it nice to hear that from Dave? Or, like, was there any further back and forth or anything like that?
He KFC responded one more time, but I didn't need any more. I'm not in the content game. I'm behind the camera. So I was, and you called me in here this morning. So I mean, I'm not trying to do anything, but I'm also not gonna sit here and get towel whipped.
Right, you're in the you're a locker room guy. You've been in the locker room.
Locker
You know what
room.
I mean? You're not gonna, if somebody tries to towel whip you, you know what I mean? You're gonna nut
I'm
tap
gonna hit
them.
back. Yeah, exactly.
You got to nut tap them back. You can't be taking a towel whipping. And so, like, it was a crazy, like, the picture you paint in that tweet is
truth.
like you were walking uphill both ways to the one room schoolhouse. You know what I mean? You were guys were
Hey.
you guys got it out the mud.
No, it wasn't. I came up. I had a great childhood. Very lucky to what I've had, but I never had anything like what I experienced on Sunday. That's my point. I was getting across. I'm from an Italian family. My dad was first generation, and so we had a great life and a lot of family time, and that's where we watched Super Bowl games. Like, I didn't get to go to games every week.
Right.
Like, it was way too damn expensive.
Right.
Like, so that's what I'm getting at.
Let's watch this clip.
Every Super Bowl I have like one person that I hate more than usual. It's Fasoli this time. Fuck you, Fasoli. Fasoli crying at the arrival of the game is like, first of all, it's not. He acted like he was Rudy's dad seeing Notre Dame for the first time. It's a neutral site. It's not even like you're in Foxborough. You're not even with your fans. You're just in a random suite. The game hasn't even started, and you're fucking crying.
See, I'm going to give him a pass just because I don't think this had anything to do with the Patriots. That was
Shout
like
out
a.
100%.
Oh,
I think
to be fair,
I think Dan might have said it or something like that was like him like being a kid, like one of us like say like me or Marty, someone would be like, or Tommy being like, I want to like go to a Yankee suite with like Derek Jeter. Like,
Oh, you think that's it's
like
going
going
Dave?
with Dave?
Yeah, like he was with the
He's like a
Brady
Barstool
Four.
groupie.
Yeah,
Like,
Kevin,
He,
he
like,
has
he
a
was probably
tweet.
listening to like God's Plan the whole way there. Like, being like, this is like,
Okay.
like, he walked in and was like,
reference.
I was just a guy living in like Massachusetts, and now I'm in a Super Bowl suite with Dave Portnoy.
For reference,
I
7
think
years
that's what it
ago-
was more than anything.
Don't say better
7
myself,
years
but-
ago, he has a tweet being like, who would have thought I'd be on Marty Mush's couch waiting to film him? Like,
that's the lowest moment.
that's
in
the
history
lowest
for Dan.
tweet. It's one of the worst tweets of all time. He's like, who would have ever thought?
Thoughts?
It's exactly what I just said. Ev nailed it on the head. I mean, growing up, I grew up with Barstool. So it was like, that was like everything to me.
And I also like that you haven't let anybody like talk you off the ball to be like to make you feel bad about the fact that you like Barstool.
Never. Always have. I literally, back in college even, like, I was walking around campus. You see me with my AirPods in, I was listening to Barstool Radio.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, 100%. I never faulted. You should have seen my college dorm.
But I also think you love the Patriots. It's not just like about being at like with Dave, but it's like you do love the Patriots. Like
With all my
it
heart.
is crazy. Like I've been to 2 of the last 4 Super Bowls. Like it's crazy to be at the game.
Yeah,
it's like
you're at the
holy
fucking Super Bowl.
fuck, I'm at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, the biggest media day of Earth.
Do you think that? Do you give
English.
That's fire. That's how I would describe it as well.
the biggest media day of Earth? Do you
Bar.
think that you give KFC like a hate pass at all because he's a Jets fan?
I mean, I kind of said that. Like, sorry, your franchise is absolute dog shit. Like, I can't do anything about that. I didn't ask you to be a Jets fan, but you don't have to shit on my parade when I get a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know?
Yeah, don't shit on his parade.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I mean, do you hate the like if you saw the Jets in the Super Bowl? What would your think? What would your
Jets in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good joke for right off the jump. But honestly, even if the Patriots weren't there, which then I don't know why I would be there, but like I would still have a very similar reaction. Meaning, like I would have never expected to be at that level of anything at a Super Bowl.
But I'm saying no. If you saw like a bunch of Jets fans are at a box at the Super Bowl, and you're like the fan, are you like, man, fuck this guy because he's a Jets fan?
Because he's a Jets fan?
Yeah.
I mean, New Englanders hate Jets fans, but like, no, I'm not gonna say fuck you. Like, I'm gonna say enjoy the game. Like, so you might not get back here ever again.
So you're saying from a sportsmanship standpoint, you would have like been like, okay, this is fine. Like I'm just being a good sport, even though it is like.
I mean, when the game starts, then yeah, all everything's off the table. But like when the game's like if we're there 3 hours early, like we were, like I was taken in the moment.
There's a movie called There Will Be Blood. I think Mac watched it on his letterbox, and there's like a line in it where he's like, there's like basically the guy's like, there's like an evil in me. Like, I just don't want to see anybody else succeed. I don't want to see anybody else do well. And I think there's some of that in a lot of sports fans where they're like, man, I don't even want, like, the Patriots are in it. I'm rooting against the Patriots. I don't want to see all the Patriots fans. Like, whoever has the least fans, I want their team to win because I don't want other people to be able to play with the toy if I can't play with it. Yeah. Does that resonate with you at all? Are you ever like, man, I wouldn't want the fucking Jets, like if the Jets are playing against the Cowboys, I'm going to root for the Cowboys because I don't want the Jets fans to win it. And I wonder if KFC feels that way every year, if he's like, fuck you every year. If it was like an Eagles fan in it, he's like, fuck you Max or fuck you Rone or something like that because like the Eagles fans are in it, or if it's like, is it because it's Patriots specific is what I wonder, if you have a read on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think over the years of Barstool, obviously, growing up watching it, like, they've been through a lot more together than what I've been here for. So it's like, when you think about, like, the run that the Brady Four had and what made Barstool, like, KFC's kind of had to eat a lot of shit because of the Patriots running. But so it's like, I get, like, we lost in the Super Bowl and whatever, but it's like, I think I was an easy lashing.
You think so?
Out of that group, yeah.
Well, I think that Hank, he's probably already shitted on Hank. Yeah. He's probably already shitted on Gaz. He's probably already shitted on Dave. And you're like a new person to be able to get the ire to get his.
And that's fine. I'm fine taking licks. We lost. It's all good.
But like,
I was just genuinely appreciative to Dave and like seeing all that in that moment and my team there, like. That's like it was breathtaking. Like, it's like and I grew up playing football. So it's like, that's what I appreciate the most.
Yeah. And I also think that, like, nobody should ever just have to, we're in the content business, nobody should ever just have to take it. Yeah. Like, people are always like, oh, like, people will criticize me and be like, you dish it, but you can't take it. It's like, well, like, I want to, like, I like, if someone's like giving it to me, I'll give it back. You know, that's, I feel like in that situation, it's like, what are you supposed to just be like, like, okay, like you're allowed to give it back to him the same way that he gave it to you. He was like, yeah, like, I think that's kind of the give and take of it.
Definitely. That's Barstool.
That's Barstool. I texted KFC to see if he wanted to come in.
Absolutely.
He didn't respond. So I think that you guys are out of the woods for now in case he comes sauntering by.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, he knows where to find you. Have you guys seen each other in the office? I mean, you're outside. You guys work in the same office.
I didn't get back till yesterday in the office, so I didn't see him yesterday.
So so this is your first morning in that.
No, second. I mean, I was here yesterday all day.
Oh, yesterday morning. Okay, got it. Yeah. I mean, if it ever, hopefully the cameras are up and rolling. If you guys ever have any type of Mac throughout the day, if you just
I'll have my eye on it.
Yeah, if it's happening, just, you know what I mean. I know we don't have necessarily the stool scenes as much anymore.
R.I.P. I miss you forever.
Yeah, but just have that thing ready to go on him if he.
I think that like will be bloody. Like, I think we almost don't want footage of that because I think Fasoli's going to break some of KFC's bones.
No, I think that Fasoli got it out of his system.
I don't get aggressive. I shared my truth. I only responded once. I don't need any more.
Better man than me.
And I also think that KFC would be like, what? I hate the fucking Patriots.
Yeah, I hate the Jets too, but it's at the end of the day, that's not what this was about. It was just me enjoying my moment.
What about, can I ask you a question, Fasoli? What about the hypocrisy? Because I feel like if KFC's teams, any of them, had ever gone to even a playoff game, I feel like he would be sobbing in tears.
Oh, definitely.
Especially having
any New York fan
older fellow who hasn't really seen his team.
A long time for all of them.
I feel like that hypocrisy is what kind of got me. That riled me up a little bit.
Definitely.
That he was being that he had some hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
What can you do?
I appreciate you coming in. I think that anytime that you want to get your takes off, you're more than welcome. But sorry it didn't go your way. But you were playing with house money and Bill.
No one thought we were going to be a 500 team. No one thought we were going to make the playoffs.
Prediction for
Guess
next
what?
year?
We're in the Super Bowl.
Prediction for next year?
Prediction for next year. Very hard schedule, and that's not to say whatever everyone wants to debate, easy schedule. Look at the playoffs. Look what we did. Year two, Vrabel. We're only talking offense now, Rone. Year 2, Vrabel. I think it's gonna be another masterclass. We haven't even had Vrabel for a full year yet. He's only been in the building for less than 12 months, and we went to the fucking Super Bowl. So more to come.
More to come. Love it, brother. Thank you so much, Fasoli. Super Bowl. Everybody's saying yes. They said an older fellow. Was a funny shot. Shout out to Fasoli. They're saying participation Patriots. I hate to see that.
That's fucked.
I don't like to see that at all. But yeah, I mean, I love to rile it up, and I love to see the back and forth. We didn't get to see it. Is that Sparky? I know Sparky's not darkening the doorway over there. Well, not darkening like that, but like the phrase darkening the doorway. Sparky! Sparky, get your ass in here, brother. I made the mistake of giving Sparky my phone number. He'll call me at 11 o'clock at night, then 11:01, then 11:02, then 11:03. Back to back to back to back. He's on my ass.
Converser.
My wife thinks that something's up. But it's just Sparky. Sparky! What's up, brother?
Sparky.
You got us? I put it nice and high for you, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Where that?
What do you mean where it's at? It's right here, bro.
I need a little bit.
You know that this is like this is a two-man game. Like you could raise this thing up yourself.
I need help. You know I'm blind.
I know you pretend to be blind whenever somebody's coming around with the
1, 2,
collection
1, 2.
plate. Yeah. You got something for us, Sparky?
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Check it out. I'm telling you about my story. It's a true story that happened with my friends. Only one I got now is you. Check it out. Hold it. I used to cry days in life, choices in life. Oh, my friends in love. I said I used to cry in my life.
Is that part of the song, or is that?
That's
Is that? Oh, answer. Who's that? Rocky?
Hello?
Who is that? Rocky?
Yo, give me a minute. They got me.
Is that Rocky? Put him on speaker. Rocky and Sparky. How are your all friends named like you're Powderpuff Girls? The fuck? Okay.
Mess me up.
Start over.
I'm talking about my friends in life. They had choices in life, but you know now most of them is gone, and they in the dog in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gone. Only friend I got is you.
That's
Check
right.
it out. Let me get them now.
Get him.
I used to cry in my life, things in my life, choices in my life, things in my life, part of my life, choices in life. We gon' make it. Day in my life, woo, levels in life.
Yeah.
Mama and life, mama gave me a DOG, God in my life.
DOG.
Oh, you know them dogs is God in my life. Woo! Hold me tight. Friends in life, people in life. Mad in my life. I was waiting for the first day in my life. I just don't cry. And like, woo, feel me so right, stacking bricks in life. Mama bought me a dog, D-O-G. God is what? Part of my life, then my change my life, my truth in life, people in life, woo, choices in life. Woo!
Oh, he got new notes, bro. They said Jamie Foxx who, bro? Come on, dude. Nobody works harder than Sparky.
No, I don't. Part of
My life.
My heart is so right. Things in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my best friends in life.
Bro, you got some new words and themes in here.
I'm trying my best, baby.
God damn.
We
That,
gonna make it, baby.
hey, we
I love
gon'
you, man.
make it. We gon' make it. God in my life. D.O.G.
That's right.
And don't forget it, bro. That's the truth.
I wrote that, baby. You know what I do.
I know what you do. You're talking
Love
about
y'all,
bricks.
man. I love y'all. Y'all my friend. All my friends is gone, baby. Gone. Know who's my friend? It's this man right
And
here.
Danny.
Danny robbing me.
Let's fuck. Let's go, Sparky.
Shit, brother. Acknowledge Sparky. God in my life. Choices in life, bro. Bro, people think that when you talk to Sparky, like, and he sings in my life shit, like that's like part of his song. Like he'll talk to, he'll call me up. Maybe he's off a couple shots of the liquor or something like that. He might be off the brown a little bit, but that's how he talks. He's like, friends in my life, bro. Choices in life, bro. It's like he says that like He says that like it's a placeholder in his vernacular. He'll just be like, yo, in life, I got like excitement in life and like friends in my life. Like, I got so much joy in my life. And he said that he's going to make me $100,000 is what he told me on the phone, which would make us 1/8 to having a box. Mac, you have to be excited about that. So shout out to Sparky in my life. He added new words, and then he also added the whoo. Fucking nice, bro. He's on some different shit. Yeah, he really mixed it up today, right? This is like different, you know what I mean? He's always gonna go back to In My Life, which is probably the album title, but the excitement in the office when In My Life, Sparky in My Life goes off like that in my life. It's fire, you know. Drop a banger with Sparky in the comeback tour. Yeah, it's that kind of shit. 100K in my life. Nothing hits like a cognac call. I mean, I do need to put boundaries on my friendship with Sparky though, because if he keeps on if he goes back to back like that, I will release his phone number to the public so you guys can go back to back on him. There has to be some kind of balance out where it's just like, okay, you want to blow it up, like you two can get blown up, you two can get blown up, but he is always down to drop a bangy. Look at my life, you see white. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Somebody's a Canadian Sandman 2220-P5C could be an AI. Drops Canadian $6.99 Canadian in. They said, Rone, my brother, could you break down the nasal procedure you had done, the reason you got it, and the effect it's had on your life? On my life? Is that Sparky that said that? I suffer in my life. So what I had was a turbinite reduction, a septoplasty turbinite reduction. So there was no, it wasn't a rhinoplasty. It wasn't like I didn't get the shape or like the structure of my nose changed. It is still as crooked as Lombard Street out in San Francisco. But what they did was when they would put a camera up my nose and it would basically hit flesh because there's turbinates, things inside your nose that are basically like little airbag bubbles, and they kind of oscillate back and forth every 7, 8 hours, 6 hours of one side's inflated, the other side's inflated, and they were like kind of overinflated. And so it was so overinflated that I tried to breathe through my nose and the air would just hit a fucking brick wall like it had been hermetically sealed shut. They even tried to put the camera up and it was just like, yink. And that procedure reduced the turbinates so the airflow inside my nose would be a little bit more efficacious, that the air could kind of come in and out more easily. And I wanted to do that because I wanted my sleep to be better, because with kids, sleep comes at a premium. And for a while, I had my tooth numb, as if I had just done drugs or something like that, which was nice. That was a nice sensation. And the first days, especially once you got the splints out of your nose, you could smell color. It was fantastic. There was so much airflow going into your nose, especially going outside in the cold. You feel the fucking cold hitting the top of your nose. I will say that I don't know if it's just the stuffiness of the winter time. I still get some stuffiness in my nose. It's not like it's just this free passageway. Directly after the surgery, it is incredible. I don't know if the turbinates re-swell or if it's just the natural like sickness of having kids and the stuffiness of winter that's blocking it up. I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's different levels of success for other people that have it. But my doctor, Dr. Ratata, an ENT in New York, Dr. Ratata, Roheen Ratata, did the procedure, and he was a great doctor. It's not like he said oh, you have to do this, kind of let me make my own mind up about it, which I think is what doctors should be doing in a situation like that. Too much skiing, never that. I got punched in the face in a pickup football game when I was 14. Because the week before I come off the sidelines and tackled somebody, and so I got
Justified.
Sucker punch. Yeah, maybe it's not a sucker punch if I did it before, but the guy didn't even say square up. He just came and fucking rocked me in the nose. And I think since then it's been says when you laugh, it sounds like you can't breathe. Maybe when I breathe through my nose, it does. It helps. You can. They said, bro, if you want to dump hella sack, just say that. I mean, that would be funny. But you can't dump sack these days. With
Frowned upon.
it's not even the frowned upon. I think it's like there's too much fentanyl in the world. I think that the cartel and before the cartel, our brothers and sisters in China who are sending the fentanyl over to Mexico have disrupted the game a little bit. But that's why they're printing so much damn yen. But that has been the procedure. Also, a lot of people would ask me what boot brands I'm wearing. That's a common question I've been getting recently. These are Jim Greens. Yesterday I was wearing Timberlands. The day before I was wearing Monday I was wearing Timberlands. Today I'm wearing Jim Greens. Yesterday I was wearing Solomon boots. And I also wear the para boots. Those are my 4 boots in my rotation. And the stretching app. People have been asking me a lot about what the stretching app that I use is. It's called Bend. And it is Bend, B-E-N-D, like the city in Oregon, like stretching, like how you bend in half. And that has been, that's the app that I use. Someone said, when are we getting the Arian Foster disc? I don't think that that's coming. I do think that a PFT hit me up the other day while I was recording, and he was like, can we clear the air with you and Arian? But I was like, sorry, brother, I'm still in the midst of recording. But I do just think that Arian kind of has his mind made up, and I don't think that there's any type of empirical evidence that I could give him that, like... I just think that he is pretty staunchly in his ways, even though I have put in the 10,000 hours of mastering the craft and knowing everything about battle rap and the ins and outs. I think that he's going to kind of trust his opinion, and there's nothing anybody could say. And I do think that he still kind of went out of his way to be disparaging, and he was like, are any of you Rone stans still, like actual battle rap fans, or are you just like Rone? And I think that, like, for his point of view to be anybody that disagrees with him is like a stan of me, as opposed to somebody who objectively thinks something different than him, illuminates a little bit of what his line of thinking is. And on top of that, there were 3 guys that have been on URL, 3 actual battle rappers that refuted his thoughts. So it's not just stans of mine that are thinking this, but I think that battle rap kind of sits on, uneven footing. Like, I think it's hard for people who are in the battle rap world to even make a lot of money. And we see that, the bro Geechee Gotti, and I don't know what's going to happen with this, but he got arrested this week because he's still has to do stuff in the streets, because he's one of the best battle rappers of all time. He's the guy battled on the Kai Cenat stream, and I'm hopefully, free him for sure. That nobody is making money off of battle rap at that level, and it's not so respected. And so it's it has to be, you have to respect yourself, and you have to protect the legacy of battle rap from within battle rap, especially if people have it in their mind to disparage or to tell the story in a way that's not native to battle rap and through there. And that's why I think that I was probably defensive about it. But I have no problems admitting that I was defensive about it. Are
you saying that it's not even worth your time to diss Arian?
No, I think that it's more that he didn't say anything that was like big enough to be like a diss track worthy.
Good spin.
You know, but I mean, I have time, and if it gets to that, I'm happy to it. But yeah, it's they said Cook and Rone drop a massive diss track on him. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not even. They're saying Arians, bro. Bro, don't anybody that's disparaging Mac in the chat, dude. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But honestly, when I first got to Barstool and I like pitched a bunch of ideas to Dave, a lot of people were like, "What the fuck? Fuck this guy. This guy's a fuck." Even like the first videos I posted or the first stuff, a lot of people were anti, and I think people don't get something new. But I am a little bit disappointed. I thought like the RoneDotCom chat was like, first off, like trusted me a little bit. That and second of all is a little bit more open-minded. But Mac, there's no doubt in my mind.
Please.
Your acumen, there's no doubt in my mind, and disappoints me a little bit. But it's just a little bit of anger in the world. I don't know what it is because like, yeah, I don't know what people are fired up about. Yeah, Mac in my life will improve in my life. That's a fact, bro. It's W's for Mac. Yeah, Mac's great. Yeah. Go somewhere else if you want to hate. They said go to the Yak chat if you want to hate. Like, I don't even know about that. I'm not sure what that chat is like, but like this is not there. Like, I'm interacting with the chat. So if you want to see the hate, it'll get across my desk if you want me to see it. But at the same time, don't expect me to just like let it slide. Like I'm gonna like same way Fasoli did. Like I'm coming back. Like I don't have to just sit here and be like, oh, like that's what you think. No, like I know what I think, and I have a clear perspective on this, and I know what uniqueness and humor is, and I know that my boy has it. So don't want to hear any of that.
We're cooking.
Yeah. Big Cat was on some hater shit yesterday. I don't know anything about all that. They said all love. Yeah. We know the trolls are people because they're mad he got a job at Barstool. Yeah, I mean, I'm truly not sweating it. I'm excited for it. I do want to get. I brought the backpack back today. Shout out to Backpack Mac. Backpack Mac is Backpack Mac is that's Mac Hollins, bro. You know, after every first down, he's Backpack Mac, and he's been Backpack Mac since he was on the Eagles. But I brought the backpack back, and tomorrow or next week I want to get back out into the wilderness. I liked it with somebody else. I'd love to hear what the chat thinks. Like, should I do it again with somebody else? I saw some negative feedback about like me holding the camera, like it was too close to my face. I should just be getting it at like arm's length. That is too much of my face. I'm not trying to. I'm not in position to mog. I'm a LTN as far as face structure. Low tier normie, but I think that I want to be back outside. I'm going to be back outside. Today would have been a great day to do it as far as just the temperature up to 40 degrees. I think around next Wednesday should be in that mid-30s, 40, where it would be good to go outside. But where should I be going? I talked to KFC about going to City Island. I think that would be very interesting. But I'd love to hear where you guys think. You and Tommy or you and Ebony, those would be fun. Ooh, if Ebony took me to the Bronx. That could be sick because we haven't done anything in the Bronx yet. But me and Ebony walking around outside in the Bronx. Should I ask her? Is she over there? I see Brendan Jones over there in her desk. What could Brendan Jones be doing over there? Ebony and Nikki Smokes ever going to go on their date? I'm not sure, but I was linking up with Nikki Smokes last night. Had a good conversation with him. Get Kate or Rone walks in Philly. She was great. I totally agree. I think Kate coming to Philly and doing a walk would be so fun. That would be very sick. Wear a vest if you go there to the Bronx in the morning. People are scared, bro. Get a dog, bro. What the fuck are people scared of? Like, the Bronx doesn't have people, like, it's the morning. Like, the Bronx doesn't have commuters, too. Like, the Bronx are just, like, bro, you know that the Bronx is a real place with, like, real people of different, like, different backgrounds. It's like, you think that you just step into the Bronx and you're going to get shot? Not me, bro. Walk to the Bronx is a must-see. Okay, so if I can get Ebony, where's Ebony? Where's my sister Ebony? I know she's probably grinding on something. Philly is worse than the Bronx. I mean, I think that you're thinking of these places as a monolith, and these places are not monolithic. The Bronx has different, like you think the Bronx has like Arthur Avenue. That's like Italians, you know what I mean? Like, and fucking clams, you know? That's a different type of shells. You could get shells all over the Bronx, but it'll be different types. Same with Philly. Like, I'm sure there's bad neighborhoods in Philly, but Rone, you got to explore Boston, brother. That would be a blast. I think that it was fun doing different cities. I think doing them with other people is interesting. I think doing them at different times of day is interesting. But if we can get Ebony to come and do a Bronx walk with us, I think that would be extremely hard.
That'd be must-watch content.
You think that's? I think that's what we should angle towards.
Unbelievable.
Get Ebony in the Bronx. So I will try to push that. Boston with Gay Pat, that would be fun. Could you do Indianapolis? That'd be sick. Dude, I wanted to be in on Nick Shirley. I wanted to because he looked like he was doing good journalism, and then I listened to him talk, and that brother has trouble forming a sentence. Unfortunately, he's tough to be considered a thought leader. So many good ideas. Yes, bro. Why not Francis? You do great content together. Yes, Francis, I think, is going to take one of these Wonderlicks today. I don't want to over ask Francis to do stuff, but I mean, Francis has a renewed sense of purpose in the office. He's been here every day at fucking 9 a.m. Since Dave took him off the book. So Kate, first pitch on Veterans Night for Coatesville High School baseball in season. Okay, that's interesting too. That's interesting and fun. Yeah, so I think I think Ebony in the Bronx is interesting. I don't know where in the Bronx we should go, but we'll figure that out. I think that's our top pick, and if not, we'll figure something else out to do. Awesome. Let's watch some videos before we get the fuck out of here. I think that we got. Can we just do it doesn't have to be a deep dive, but can we just do some Top Fleazy? Top Fleazy is one of my favorite characters. Do you know who Top Fleazy is?
I'm looking him up right now. I don't know him.
Tyler has some Top Fleazy videos. I wonder where he's at. Top Fleazy. Shout out to Top Fleazy. He has some.
Fleazy. First of all, Fleazy, I'm gonna tell you this. This fucking suit you got on, this rain suit, it's fire, nigga. What the fuck is they talking about, nigga?
I gotta protect myself in the rain.
You feel me? Where you got that from?
Shoot, I got that from Frank's.
How much?
$78.
I'm going to buy that motherfucker immediately. But anywho, who's that nigga you was talking about?
Oh, Charles heard about a fight that I had in high school where I got jumped. There was a nigga by the name of Nashawn Morgan. Yo,
fuck Nashawn Morgan.
I surprised everybody because when he started, I was ready to throw hands with the dude. I hit the nigga so hard, it shocked the whole audience, but I got jumped for that.
Yeah,
shocked the whole audience.
They lucky you went to a school off the block because we'd have spanked shit for you, nigga. Yeah. Word.
Top Fleazy's outside, bro. When I found this character, I was like, I need to know more. And thankfully, there's a lot on Top Fleazy. Let's get into some more Top Fleazy. $70. Frank's, $70. Top Fleazy.
Nice game, and look who pop up.
Top Fleazy.
Top Fleazy.
Fleazy, nigga.
You don't gotta take it off. Top Fleazy, you good.
What's good, baby?
What's going on?
Shaking with my boy.
Yeah.
Got off of work.
Right.
Yeah, nigga.
Thank God I ain't working double. I hate the doubles.
Right.
Nah, your ass gonna work a double soon, nigga. I told you we slaving you, nigga. We not having none of that lazy shit with you, nigga.
I ain't ever been lazy. My grind is harder than the average dude.
The only nigga you don't work harder than is Terry Crews, bro.
Terry Crews ain't got nothing on
I
me.
told you that shit, bro. Stop talking
Terry Crews
crazy.
ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, my son Terry Crews, G.
I work so hard to make Terry.
My grind is harder than the average dude. Bro. That needs to be the tagline for this show, bro. My grind is harder than the average dude. Fucking Top Fleazy. And like, if you think they're not even making fun of him, bro, he needs to tell these people that Top Fleazy is like, they're boys with Top Fleazy. Pull up Top Fleazy. What else do you have for him?
Top Fleazy. What's up, my boy?
What's up? I met one of your ball-playing friends.
Yeah, I know he sent me the vid. I seen y'all cooling about. I told you you famous now,
He's
bro.
famous.
Hey, what's happening with you? Where you coming from? Tell us what you doing.
Shoot, I just came from taking care of some bills.
Always.
Looking for a second job.
Hey, yo, let the people know that we really know each other and we really friends, bro. They think I be playing around with you, bro.
We really know each other. We really friends.
They're really
Man,
friends.
tell them we grew up together in the threes, man.
We all from the threes.
We all from there. This the biggest in charge right here. This is Top Fleazy, man. You heard him. He take care of business, man. Anything
I
on your
work harder
mind?
than the father from Good Times.
Oh, no, I don't think you work harder than the father for good times.
He ain't
You
never
wildin'
had
now.
3 jobs.
That nigga probably had 4, nigga. You don't work harder than that nigga from Everybody Hates Chris? Yeah.
Oh, I can compete with him. I can compete with him.
I'm gonna tell Terry Crews you talking crazy.
Unbelievable. We got one. We got one more top Fleazy. Oh, and KFC just said, "Yeah, let's get KFC in here real quick." Oh, and Fasoli's welcome by too.
Should we sneak him? Should we sneak him in?
Yeah, we gotta get them both in. Oh yeah. One more top Fleazy while those two come by. We got one more top Fleazy, bro. Because nobody works harder than top Fleazy. He works harder than the average dude.
Average dude.
My grind is harder than and he's always coming up with the roller bag. Top
Fleazy for cheesy. What's happening, baby?
Chilling.
Oh, my boy.
Just came from working in Queens.
Oh, nah,
Okay.
my boy moving on up. Yeah, what's happening, boy, in Queens?
Yeah, when I'm getting overtime, I could be in Queens, Brooklyn,
he's
Bronx,
here.
Manhattan, anywhere they got it.
So basically,
What's up,
we
Beast?
can be
Wait,
in
before
anybody
we-
building out here, you heard?
Yeah, we can kill top Fleazy.
I
yeah,
told y'all the
Can we,
hardest
can
work.
we
you
pivot
just
real
gotta
quick,
work
though?
harder.
Yeah. Pivot.
You see the Smitty stand-up just dropped.
What?
Smitty just dropped a 17-minute comedy special.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know. And
on what?
I guess on his YouTube, we were just crowded around the TV. I'm telling you, I haven't seen The Office buzz like this in a while. Like people, Cody was running over, Social was like, "Have you seen it?" Everyone was like, "What? What do you mean?" It's I only watched like the very first joke because I had to come in here. It's titled A Night of Love, I think. A Night in
What?
Love, which is like, I think it should have
Funny.
just been called Choose Love. But whatever.
Yeah. Self-aware though.
And then the very first joke, he gets on stage and he was like, I go watch it. I don't want to spoil it, but he was like, I want to start off. I want to apologize. I want to apologize to you, to my friends, my wife, my family. I was really wrong about that Eagles team, whatever it is. But I mean,
how is it? How did it go over?
I literally like 10 seconds ago I found this out, so I haven't seen what the replies are. I haven't seen what the views are.
Well, how about with the audience in the there's like an audience there, huh?
Yeah, it's like it's a comedy club that's like full. I don't know if it was like, his night, like he sold
I heard a
tickets or whatever,
rumor
but-
about this. I didn't know if it was true. I feel like
Well, the streets are talking. I heard that he's been texting people and he called Captain Cons the other day. Bob Fox was telling me he's texted a few people. So maybe he's just kind of coming out of his
cage and he's doing just fine.
He's doing just fine.
What the fuck? So the general's back outside? What the fuck?
I'm like, sometimes in this company, like Smitty and K Marco and some of these people that kind of like disappear altogether, and I'm like, bro, life is so long. You guys are still young. There's no reason to like
Disappear.
end all of this, Like,
You don't have to cut ties.
no, I mean, I know Smitty felt very conflicted with family in this place, so like that's hard. But if it's just like a professional thing, like no need to, because you clearly still want to do content and you have jokes in your head, and so like no need to blow it all up. But I'm happy to see that he's back.
I think
out there.
everybody's rooting for Smitty.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's one person.
Well, like,
that's
I don't know if Dave's rooting.
I think that 99.9999 people, even at the company, are rooting for Smitty. Like they want Smitty to do well.
1,000%. I kind of got caught up in that. I don't think he's a fan of mine anymore. I've reached out a couple times over the last however year or whatever, just to see if he's doing good because I know he's in a bad spot. And I never heard from him, never got a response. And I know at the very end he was like, I don't know, he was mad at me. And I get it, but I don't think
You know about what?
I was honest about the situation. When all that started to come to a head, I think either Barstool Radio or something was still going on. And I remember just saying, like, I mean, objectively, he has not been working and still getting paid. That was kind of the crux of it,
Got it.
I was saying that. I didn't think I was really crossing any lines, but he disagreed.
Well, did you guys ever have it out, or he was kind of silent?
No. In Erica's office, Erica's old office, he called me in, and he was at that point he was very
No content. This wasn't.
no cameras, none of that.
Interesting.
Which is a shame because it was a moment.
Good.
I mean, he was very when somebody gets like really he's kind of shaken and red, and he was And I thought for a minute he was gonna like hit me, like he came at me, and
it was face to face. I thought you called you in.
No. This was in person, and I want to say there was I think there was a third in the room. can't remember who, but I remember saying like that
Steve
was
Wilkos?
for real. That's what I needed. He was, I mean, I thought there was a chance he was gonna like at least like shove me or grab me or something, but we had it out.
And what was your like what was his points? What was your refuting of that?
I don't remember specifically. I do remember him being like, "You're a father, like you're a husband, like you should know, like that sort of thing." Sort of like, "Why aren't you on my side with this?" And I truly don't remember what I said. But whatever I did say, I think I remember being kind of like, "I get why you're mad, but like you shouldn't really be coming at me." So then I was getting a little petty and pissy back, but I really don't remember the words that were exchanged, but I remember walking out being like, oh, okay, so I don't think me and Smitty are on good terms anymore.
Interesting.
And then I remember, let me see, I don't know if I still have the text, but I do remember texting him just being like, I think I said something to the effect of like, I know, things kind of ended awkwardly there, but like, checking in on you, that sort of thing. But no.
Kevin just super chatted us. He said, didn't the stuff with KFC start on a Mets versus Phillies stream? Is there some accuracy to that? Shout out Kevin. Appreciate you.
Entirely possible, but anytime I'm on a stream like sports stuff, I usually think that's just kind of content related,
And this seemed like it was more than content or something different than content.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe I don't want to read our text out like too much, but this was in October 24.
Yeah.
He said, I want to apologize to you. That blog was not about you in any way, shape, or form. So he must have wrote something that some people were attributing like to me. But so our last exchange was peaceful, and then I do know I think I called and texted a couple times after like he formally left it. So I don't know what the timeline is, but I do know there was a time where we were.
So he's not here anymore. I think a lot of people are asking like, is he still getting paid by Barstool? I think that's not the case anymore, right?
I'm pretty sure his contract expired.
His contract's expired, but he still. So he just came out with some content, and so he wants to be back in the content world. I think that he's like tailor-made, and I don't know what his aspirations to be like WIP, which is like the Philly sports radio, like talking about like Philly sports and stuff like that. When we did the show first time, long time, I felt like he was so in his element, and I think that he didn't probably like some of the extracurricular stuff about like making stuff that was content that he didn't want to be content. So if he could just face the sports stuff, maybe that's like a win for him.
And his original attempts at content even before Barstool was stand-up comedy. I know he had some open mics and stuff. So if he
it's good. I like there was like one video that was out. I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah. And I think like especially it's a shame that in the middle of this like comedy revolution, this little like, golden era that comedy had, like he wasn't out there, trying to capitalize.
Yeah, I know.
But I also think there's going to be some juice around this. So like whatever he does these next couple appearances, I hope he nails it because it's going to be a lot of people tuning in for – I don't know. I was torn. Part of me thought I get what his joke was, like to misdirection. People think I'm about to drop a bomb about Barstool and then I make an Eagles joke.
Yeah.
But part of me, if it was me, I would be torn between should I lean into this and use this for eyeballs and attention and a hook, or just like I'm done with that. I'm doing comedy. This is my new lane. You know what I mean?
I think in some ways it's smart, but and it's like you can own the jokes, but also once you start joking about it, you do like the door is cracked for other people to make jokes about it, which I hope doesn't become a point of contention.
We know this better than anybody, and certainly stand-up comedians, it's like an extra layer. You got to have like the thickest of skin. You're going to bomb. You're going to get clowned in person, online. There are going to be criticisms. You're going to get compared. And, that was the sort of stuff that led to a lot of issues for him. So I hope that, he's ready for that.
I think everybody hopes that he's doing great.
Yeah.
And it's
I hope he knows that, though. I mean, I feel like I reached out. I think other people did the same, sort of just being like, hey, man, like things kind of escalated to a level I don't think anybody wanted it to. Hope you're good. So I hope he knows that, it's tough here. It's like, I remember feeling like I don't want it to be like I'm kicking this guy while he's down or speaking out of line, but it became such a content storyline. And I think at that point we were doing like a daily radio show. It's kind of, you got to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And then you got to be honest too.
Yeah.
So,
but it's also, I think that there's an element where it's like the locker room and like everybody, we uniquely know what it's like to work here, and so we uniquely know like the drawbacks, the positives, and like the ways that it can weigh on you personally that somebody else might not. So I think that there's like an implicit understanding where it's like, hey, like I'm still like rooting for you as a person, and I know that like some of the stuff and like the noise can be hard to deal with.
Right.
So
and it's like, I'm sure that these jokes hurt your feelings, or, you know, we're disagreeing on this, but again, at the end of the day, that's content. And like, if you take away the cameras and stuff, I really hope you're doing well.
And nobody wants to be like attacking coworkers unless it's Fasoli.
This motherfucker. Fuck Fasoli. So this all started because I did say on Pick Central, I was like,
Yeah.
there's always one person each Super Bowl that really like draws my ire.
And is that every Pat Super Bowl or every Super Bowl period?
No, every Pat Super Bowl. Like or I shouldn't even say Super Bowl. It's like when the when New England is like making a run. Like it's Dave is always the overarching. Like I fucking hate you.
You've hated Hank. You've hated Gaz.
I mean playoff Paulie. What is he called? Paulie playoffs. That was like,
playoffs,
I hated that one. So every year there's like one person where I'm like, you know what? That person's really pissing me off this time around. And it was Fasoli. And then his response, like whatever. You can talk about the Jets. I get that. Being like my dad and my brothers, it's like, wow, what a unique New England experience, Fasoli. You and your brothers and your dad like football. Like, no one else in America has that experience, Fasoli, you fucking idiot. Yeah, all right. Your middle-class family likes football. No fucking kidding, man.
Do you think that picking the guy who is like New England's teddy bear at that time was like the right guy to hate, or is it the fact that he's the teddy bear that makes him even more?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah,
or the right.
Yeah, I didn't even actually know that he was being perceived as the teddy bear. Now that I know that, yeah, I'll triple down on that shit.
And
I mean, listen, I don't know because I've never fucking been there and I never will be. But the crying before the game, like when you're just in a random neutral site stadium, like he acted like he was Rudy's dad seeing Notre Dame for the first time. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Fasoli. And it's also like your 100th time. Like if the Mets ever make the World Series, Jets ever make Super Bowl, I will absolutely probably weep like a baby. 6 more times? Then you have permission to be like, shut the fuck up, you asshole.
What about Ev's point that it's like the fact that he was there with like his?
That's
like,
even more pathetic.
That Dave is his.
Bro, when he said like it's not even football, it's about like being with Dave, I was like, this is what I mean. That is not what this company is built on. This company's not built on like, Dave, I love Dave so much. It's like, no, this company's built on like fuck you and fuck you right back. That's how we should be.
And so when the Jets make the Super Bowl in the year like 2100, like
fantasy world, yeah.
Yeah, does he have like permission to like laugh at your ghost? You know what I mean? Or like shit on your or like if you when you're like through a Ouija board crying about the Jets making the Super Bowl, does he have permission to disparage you similarly?
Bro, everybody has permission at all times to disparage anybody at this place. That's the whole point.
But do you think it? But you thought it was laying it on a little bit thick, being like I had to like get a telegram about the Super Bowl when I was growing up.
Bro,
like,
yeah, congratulations that like you and your poor family got to go to the Super Bowl. Shut up, Fasoli. Shut up, man.
I tried. He's right there. I just texted him to get back. Matt,
I thought was he in here?
Grab him? Yeah.
Okay,
go grab him.
We cross each other in the hall and we like kind of
like. Yeah. We got to get it out of the. We got to get it out. Clear the air real quick. We have to get
it's also just the Fasoli like he's a golden retriever. He's a teddy bear, like you said. He's got that. So he's got that smile on his face. Just Fasoli. But yeah, no one else in the world has ever had, their brothers and father. What you're gonna tell me next that like your grandparents really liked it and you wanted to see one more ring for them? Yeah, like everybody else in the fucking world.
You want me to come lay the stick, really, Kevin? Please. Really
I just want to hear about your wholly unique experience where you and your father and your brothers liked football.
I got one brother, 2 sisters.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You and your family like football.
Yeah.
Like no one else does.
Yeah, no shit. But it was an unbelievable experience. You think I'd ever make it to a suite sitting next to NFL owners, you dickhead?
Wait, was it more the Patriots or like the Barstool effect?
Everything.
All of it.
I was going to preseason games in the middle of fucking August. Sitting in the fucking 300s, Kevin. You think I'd ever be in the fucking suites on aisle 7 next to fucking the Raiders?
So when you were crying at like the beginning.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Taking everything in. We were 3 hours before the game.
I know, but that's what I mean.
There wasn't a Patriot on the field.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's crazy.
I grew up playing football. That's the biggest stage. That's my favorite sport. That's my favorite sport.
I know, but like you're acting like that's unique to you. It's like everybody did it. You're the only one acting out there.
I love football. That's the biggest fucking stage you're seeing anything on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like if it was like Foxborough and you're around Patriots fans and all that, but you're like
I was around all Patriots fans.
Yeah, I guess with like half the stadiums against you, you're on a neutral site. They're not even playing yet.
Neutral site has nothing to do with it. It's the Super Bowl in California.
You're crying about Dave.
No, I was crying about everything. I was looking out over the stadium, seeing my team's logo in the end zone, seeing him on the sideline.
But also, like the first 100 Super Bowls, were you crying at all those, or was it because you were there?
It's because I was there in person.
Yeah. So this
I've never been to a big game like that.
Get it?
Yeah.
I understand. Listen, I'm not saying that it's rare for somebody to cry like this. I'm saying that every time there is somebody that I just fucking hate, and this time it's you. Because you were also a newer character. Like it's always Dave, Gaz,
I
Hank.
said that.
Yeah.
I said
and,
that.
And so it was like, oh, add it to the list. This is one more guy to fucking wish the worst upon him, and I hope you never get back.
Okay, how about this? Patriots Jets next year. We'll go together.
They can't play in the Super Bowl. That's not
No. Regular season.
I promise you this. If it's a Jets in the Super Bowl, that ain't happening, bro. We don't have to worry about that.
I said regular season.
It's not possible for many reasons. Yeah, me and Fasoli will go catch a game, and maybe I'll cry about it because I grew up liking football too.
Maybe you can cry if you beat us, but I don't think it's ever going to happen again.
Well, dude, just to get on the mic, the Jets are like the Jets hate the Patriots, and the Patriots hate the Jets, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Like you're supposed to hate the fans of the team that's like opposite.
What do you think about like Meek Phil, Rico, these people rooting for Dave just because it's like, well, if Dave wins, then like we're all happy?
Well, there's a level of dick sucking there. If you're not but if you're a Patriots fan, I'm not saying you're dick sucking.
No, he's a Dave dick sucker.
I'm diva sucking.
Yeah, he's
Viva sucking. Yes, you're sucking the four legs of the stool for sure.
Like if you're New York, if you're a loser and Dave's the winner, like it's just we can't be the company that's like, well, we're gonna get a lot of T-shirt sales if we win, so like let's root for that. No.
It's like it's
I
like
should be like fuck you. And you should say "fuck you" right back.
It's like your abusive dad like won't come and like hit you with the wrench if he has like a good day at work.
Yes.
Like it's like I hope Dave is like.
But here's the thing. Sometimes you gotta get hit with a wrench at this company.
Oh, I mean,
that's what the people want to see. You get hit with the wrench.
Rico's not avoiding the wrench. No, the Patriots won 7 Super Bowls already, and Rico still gets the wrench.
That's the other thing. Like Meek is one thing. He's trying to find his way. Maybe he can be. I feel like Meek is the new Tommy. Like
the ultimate yes man.
Rico, Dave, they could win 100 more Super Bowls, and he is going to shit on Rico and hit him with a wrench every single time. So
my whole point was, yes, we've been to a million Super Bowls more than the Jets. I was growing up watching that behind the television. I'd never been to a Patriots Super Bowl, Patriots regular season game from that fucking atmosphere.
Who was more emotional, you or Jerry Thornton?
Probably. I mean,
Jerry Thornton was a little sauced up, right?
Yeah,
you were sober.
But it was
Those
very.
were sober tears?
I was completely sober.
And Jerry like lost his brother.
I know.
Two of his brothers.
But
that was.
Jerry's been to.
I'm
Super
sure.
Bowls before, right?
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Maybe not a
parties,
sweet,
I'm
like
sure.
Yeah, not a sweet, but he was very emotional because of his brothers.
Yeah, that was
pass
cute.
in the
That was
year.
cute.
Yeah,
that's one of those things where it's like
you can't hate
for a
him.
split second. I would never root for the Patriots, but I was sort of like, this is sad. He's got the mask cards and all that. But then I was like, I don't care. Fuck the Patriots, because that's how it has to be.
And I'm sure.
And I agree with that. I'm fine with that.
I always said, listen, I was rooting against the Yankees in 2001, bro. I'll root against anybody. And if you can root against the Yankees that year, you can root against anybody anytime.
For sure.
So
I wasn't mad about you rooting against me. I was mad about you saying crying and taking in the environment is not like I can't do that when this is the biggest stage I've ever been on.
I hate you.
Okay.
If the Jets had 7,
in that moment, I hate you.
If the Jets had 7 Super Bowls and the Patriots had 0, you'd be like, "Hey, fuck the Jets." But you have it so much better because you're just like, I don't even think about you guys.
Yes, I tell it to people all the time when it's usually a Yankees-Mets thing, but they're like, we don't even think about you. And I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't have any reason to. But if you did, you would hate me just as much as I hate you.
The thing you're forgetting is every year the Patriots, that's why I just said next year Patriots-Jets. Every year when we come to that game in the regular season, that's a Super Bowl, Patriots-Jets. Doesn't matter if you suck, we never suck. But
every time I get that,
that is the Super Bowl.
Congrats on your Week 4 Super Bowl, and I'm like, okay, well, we won our Week 4 Super Bowl. You lost, so whatever. Like, there's never going to be any argument or spin zone as a Jets fan to a Patriot fan that is going to, like, I can't win that argument ever. It is so dead and so, like, so, back when we won the AFC Championship games, we beat Brady in Foxborough in the playoffs, there was a window where they were still losing. It was a window where I could, like, at least had a leg to stand on. It's dead. It's over. There's no argument. So it's just pure hate. It's just hate.
You made a career off the hate that people don't know.
If you got hate in your heart, let it out.
That's fine. I know your career.
I have nothing. I can't do happy content. It's got to be hate because my teams don't ever win.
Yeah.
Maybe if one day I have a dynasty, I can. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks
are your closest thing.
Knicks are my closest bet. I still think, despite the disaster for the Mets last year, that they're like headed in the right direction. I genuinely.
Frank yesterday said they're going to lose 115 games.
Well, hopefully, if the Knicks make it, which I don't think they will, I hope that you feel the way I felt standing over the field like that and watching it from that masterpiece of a room and seeing everything like that.
It would be funny if by the grace of God, somehow one of my teams makes a championship and I'm just weeping exactly like him.
I really hope you are.
Shit on him back.
Exactly.
But I also like. Maybe I'm just I couldn't tell you because I've never experienced it. But like I feel like if I went into the Garden for the finals and I'm in New York and I'm surrounded by my people and I see it's the Garden. But if it was like a neutral site or an away game,
the neutral site thing is nothing to me because that's not what I was. I know I'm in fucking Santa Clara. I know I'm not at Gillette Stadium. But to me, seeing all of that, that's what that was.
But it's like you've been. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
We've been.
I still fucking hate you.
But I've never been there. I've never been there in person. We've been there a million times. I've never been there.
I don't think you can justify to KFC, one, because he's never experienced it, and two, because he just wants to hate you.
Yeah. There's nothing you could say that would make me not hate you.
It's okay.
You could give KFC a check for $1 billion to stop hating you.
I'm just going to sit here and smile. I'm just going to sit here and smile.
That's the other thing, that fucking Vasoli smile. Just like, it's right there.
He walked by me and he smiled at him.
I know. I'm like, oh, it makes me want to fucking.
It's even worse.
All right, I got to go continue doing camera.
All right, yeah. You guys are good. Appreciate you guys clearing the air.
Wait, are you still going? I just want to see, like, this Smitty thing is blowing my mind. I just want to see what the reaction.
Pull up like the first minute of the Smitty thing, can we? Also, we lost this TV. I don't know if I fucking unplugged something or. But worst comes to worst, we could watch it on this TV, but right behind you.
Oh, I'll tell you, this rubs me the wrong way a little bit. Smitty unfollowed me.
What? When?
I think. I don't know. It says.
Instagram or?
I'm looking at Twitter. Smittyverse is his. He changed his handle. Smittyverse says I'm following him. So yeah, he posted it and said, "Back from the dead, presenting an evening of love." He put a 7-minute clip on Twitter, and then it links to his YouTube, which is a full 17 minutes. And the opening has it looks like a little like intro with him doing his Rappaport deposition. So he's kind of. But this is what I mean, like. He's leaning into the Barstool thing. You know what I mean? And that's certainly a tactic. I just also. I wonder if I don't know. I just hope he doesn't like go down a path he doesn't want to go down.
Yeah, well, it does. It opens it up. I mean, I just wonder what the content of it is because like if he's talking about like Dave, Dave like loves war.
It's interesting. Dave has not said anything. I wonder if he's like, I don't know. I wonder how Dave's gonna play it because I do know like as much as Dave does the content shit and was. At odds with Smitty and like very blunt about him as an employee. Dave does not want like actual strife for him.
There's 4 remotes right here.
You know what I mean? Like Dave at the end of the day was like, I hope you're good. We don't want we don't want anything to happen to you, sort of thing. So like even at its highest, like Dave was not.
Well, you need to have like a worthy adversary. For it to be a fight back and forth. You know what I mean? If you fight somebody who you feel like isn't trying to fight back, you look like a dick.
Yeah, you're just like the bully.
You know
and
what I
then
mean?
Especially once like it kind of turned to like family and I mean, the 9/11 thing was kind of crazy. Like it became very much like, oh, this is not just a fun like boss busting balls of the employee anymore. It became a whole different animal.
Yeah, and I think that maybe I like in those moments I kind of like I don't know if I like laughed I think I laughed at like the absurdity of it sometimes. And I think that my intent wasn't to be like haha like Smitty's like the butt of the joke. I think that it's more like
what is going on? Yeah, how did you because like you had the Philly connection, like did you have any interaction with him once that all blew up?
I haven't had any. I reached out to him a few times, but I haven't had any.
When it was all going down, it wasn't
when it was all going down and then like about like Eagles like stuff and I didn't necessarily hear anything, but like I respect him to be able to do it on like at his own pace, or if he doesn't want to reach out to me, like that's his prerogative. I mean, everybody over there is. I think Tommy's leading the charge of me being a fucking loser because Smitty hasn't reached out to me, and he reached out to everybody else.
Because that's what I mean. I didn't hear anything. I wonder who's on the list of. It's like in Billy Madison, like the kill list. Like I think me and you are apparently squarely still on that list. But dude, I mean the bigger thing here is like that his again particularly got personal with family and 9/11 and stuff. But everybody takes their turn in the blender here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
I mean, it's
there are times where when I'm the butt of the joke. It's like I know I'm going to get it from Dave or whoever I'm opposing in that moment. But if some other people chime in and say some shit and you're like, oh, shit, like I didn't expect that person to take it there or to be against me or whatever. And it hurts, it stings, you take it personal, but for like a minute. And then usually you have to check yourself and be like, oh, this is all content, you know?
The hive mind will also kind of change around you. Like you could be steady Eddie and like for a while, like people will love you and then everybody will be like, wait, it's fucking shitty to like love this. Like, oh, everybody loves this guy? Fuck him.
you.
And then it'll go all the way the other way and everybody will be shitting on you and they'll be like, wait, this actually fucking rules.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like it's
I've been on this cliche recently of like longevity is kind of everything. If you just
weather
like,
the storms.
Yeah, if you have enough talent, following, drive, work ethic, whatever, to keep going and last like several years, hopefully, you'll take your turn up, you'll take your turn down. It makes it a lot easier to handle the down.
Well, nobody just gets up. It's not like it doesn't. There's no one that exists that
Right.
that is around for a long time that only gets to be at the top. And it's the people who you thought like for a while, like dudes like Chris Pratt, who are like, oh, this is the most lovable guy. People fucking hate him for whatever reason. Or Justin Timberlake, the coolest guy ever. It's like now he has a 1-inch penis and like
yeah, and
whatever
like
people
all the
say.
things that even the stuff that we like thought was cool. It's like people play videos of him dancing and they're like, how lame. But back then it was like, yo, this guy's like Michael Jackson.
I used to think he was the only like truly like happy person, and then because like he has everything, and then it's
Right,
like,
and
well,
then you
now
find out.
he's hated on. Let's just watch. I don't want to give it away because I'm not trying to like take away from his views,
Go
but
to
like
YouTube, subscribe and watch. But let's get at least a couple.
oh, we got to get scooch together a little bit just for the camera.
8.
This was a great performance by him, by the way.
What a great saga this whole thing was. I was in on this too.
Were you?
Yeah, nothing eventful happened, so there was no video for me. But
like his poker face is great.
All right,
this was
is
a good war.
A tweet from you
Just
dated February
versus
18th,
Rappaport. What a
2018
battle.
at 6:07 p.m. Is that correct?
19, damn.
And
He
you
even
state,
dummies some
hey,
lawyers in
at
this.
Michael
Yeah.
Rappaport,
Yeah,
you
yo, his
unfollowed me
lawyers-
like a
Rappaport's
bitch
lawyers were
boy, and now
impressively
you're going
bad.
after my boss. I'm still here and will always be here like the herp. You see that?
Yep.
All right. Is that your statement?
He swallows a smile.
Did you tweet that?
Yes.
All right. When you say like the herp, are you referring to herpes?
Wait, is this like this
Yes.
is the stand-up clip?
I think so. I think it's
Where did
I
you
thought it
get
was gonna be
any
like a little intro. He just
information
plays the.
that led you to tweet? Are you or not?
So you won't be banned from Citizens Bank Park, but you have to agree to never sing a national anthem at a Major League Baseball stadium again.
Done.
Like, fair trade.
Done.
Look
Fair
at
trade.
fresh face.
All right, who's gonna get the ball? Smitty Adidas. There you go.
So some Smitty like greatest hits, like great moments that Smitty had.
But so this kind of changes things for me in the sense of, I mean, this is like a Barstool thing. Like this would make me think like, is this guy gonna try to get a job back at Barstool?
Well, it seems like he's like this is another
It's the double doink.
the double doink. So this is like
Oh, he-
Smitty's greatest hits.
Dummies him, and then underneath this tweet was the video, the
stand-up. Oh, so this isn't an intro to the stand-up.
That's what I thought,
He does
yeah.
Bully Dave here.
But let me see. Like his tweet said like an evening with love, and then that video. So I mean, look, like that would make you think you're about to watch an evening with love, right?
Yeah,
But
so
he
maybe it's
links
just
it
the intro.
below.
Maybe he just posted the intro. Or I don't know if we could play the YouTube.
Yeah,
oh,
also-
so it links to the YouTube right underneath it. An Evening of Love with Adams. Yeah, so do you see it on there? It's like the tweet right beneath it. Hang on, I'll send it to
And
you,
it's
Tyler.
full comedy club. He's looking good.
It's like a comedy intro. I can't believe that this didn't. I mean, I guess I did hear whispers of it, but like that it didn't make it out on like a grander scale that people like whoever was in the audience did they otter or whatever what's it called when not OtterBox when you put everybody's phones in the
I know what you're talking
whatever
about.
the fuck but or like did people sign NDAs or
Yeah, because even if you don't have video, just to hop on social media and be like, I was at blah 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 club in Philly tonight and Smitty popped in, like.
Or was he workshopping the material? Like stand-ups have to go and workshop the material at clubs and like you have to go to
part of me
or the Raven Lounge or whatever in Philly and like practice.
Part of me hopes he was working on material so that it's a good set, but part of me also feels like if he was doing that and there was no chatter, that's not.
It would be awesome if his first time ever doing a stand-up, he did a special.
I mean
put it on you.
That's what McAfee did. That's what Pat McAfee kind of did.
I don't want to say his first time because I know he did open mics and was cutting his teeth back in the day, but I'm pretty sure this is the first like. I shouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever posted other content, but it feels like this is.
Yeah.
His.
Here, just slide just a
sorry.
half foot. You're perfect right there. And just I mean we don't want to give it all away, but I just want to see what the kind of the vibe and like the beginning of is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Adam Smith.
I don't know where this is. This the Raven Lounge? I don't know where this is.
It's a cool like whatever that little opening.
Good room. Good pop too. All right, Smith.
Got the logo on the projector in the back.
Looks the same.
Yeah, he really hasn't aged.
All right. Let's keep it in the pants. Thank you.
Same Smitty.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been a while. Well over a year. Right away, elephant in the room, I like to apologize. I apologize to my wife, my family, friends, employer, colleagues, fan base, God, Allah, Vishnu, Buddha, source, the universe, everything and everyone from the bottom of my heart and soul. I'm sorry. I was so wrong about the Eagles team that won the Super Bowl.
Let's go, Smitty.
Seriously. Imagine being a prominent Philly sports personality in the media
Yeah.
for well over a decade. Have what appeared to be a mental catastrophe live on air completely disappear for well over a year, absolutely vanish. And the literal last tweets anybody has of your existence to reference is you shitting all over Nick Sirianni and the Philadelphia Eagles as they go on to win a Super Bowl.
Love it.
Look at y'all season for saying this Eagles squad had 2011 Dream Team vibes.
I actually do really like
how they
the.
ended last season.
That's a good.
I'm here to say I was
edit
wrong.
and good use of like.
This is so much worse than that 8-8
TV,
Dream Team.
He looks comfortable too.
His stage presence is incredible.
Because I will say, I don't want to be negative, but like
the
the thing about Smitty is when he gets like passionate, he gets frazzled and
Eagles
like
are 3-10
goes too
and Nick
fast,
Sirianni's last
and
13
he
games
is
coached.
like in
A lot
control
of
here.
games left to attempt. Look, on September 29th, 2024 at 3:50 p.m., that was an objectively great tweet. The Eagles are 2-2 to start the year. They just got dick swamped twice in the last
Dick
5
swamped
games
is classic,
by Baker
Smitty.
Mayfield and the Buccaneers, once in the playoffs. That's a fine tweet. That is fine.
He's getting red. He's getting fired up.
So naturally, they go on to win 20 of their next 21 games, NFL record, and a Super Bowl.
That too.
I don't want to give away too much, but I mean, yeah, that's fucking.
Go
watch it. Go watch it.
Adam
for sure.
Smith, I believe, is the YouTube. So give
So it's Smitty being Smitty.
Which
like that seemed like
never left.
the
man.
same Smitty that I ever knew, and I mean, whatever. I hope it's a green pasture that he's on right now, but it seems like it's good vibes.
I also wonder what the impetus is if you're just eventually like, you got the itch again, or you want to address it, you need to make money, like whatever it is, like why now? But I'm happy he's doing it.
Dare I say, hire Smitty?
Redemption.
Hashtag hire Smitty. Let's get some T-shirts
Hashtag
going.
hire Smitty. Let's get
Everybody
it.
go eat your pasta tonight. Sell your pasta. Remember that when he was selling the pasta? to try to pay the
Unbelievable.
bill?
I mean, I'm probably just gonna go watch this right away. But like, again, like I'm rooting for Smitty. It seems like he's doing well. This is like a good like. He's got a product. He has a rollout. He has something that he's doing, landing on, and going for.
I mean, some would say you got to do a promotional tour. You know, you gotta maybe make some
buying a
podcast
ticket.
appearances.
I'm buying a ticket if he comes to New York and does that exact same show. I don't care if it's word for word like a play.
I think Smitty should to promote on RoneDotCom.
He always has a seat right here. 100%.
The offer has been extended, bro. If we were
Yes.
still doing KFC Radio, I would have you on there.
100%. That would be great. I mean, when Francis came back, he did Son of a Boy Dad, and then like right after that, he had a job back. You know what I mean? It's that simple. I don't know if that's what he wants, but like that'd be so funny if he just like went out for a full year and then.
Do you think Dave would hire him again?
Yeah, I mean, he hired the dude 5 times. What are you talking about?
I do think Dave loves this storyline. I do think, as much as Barstool is just growing and exploding even more every day, but there's something about like those old school type storylines and sagas that I think Dave and we all love. And I think Dave would bring him back to the mix. But it's got to be under the understanding that like it's going to be content. It's going to be.
I also don't know if Smitty wants that for his
love.
mental health. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like it was like a rough year, like rebounding from all that. But if he's joking about it, that I think is the first sign to being like, you're in a good spot.
Very good sign.
Salute to the general. We're going to get out of here. Pick Central's coming in here pretty soon. So, hey, thanks for popping in. We got to get you for we're doing the Great British Steak Offs. We got to get you for one. I don't know who you'd go against, but maybe.
I'm down.
All right. Love it, brother. You're the man. Salute to everybody. Salute to Mac being in the mix. And we'll be walking around hopefully next week with Ebony. I don't know. We'll see. See you guys next week. RoneDotCom. Like, subscribe. Appreciate it.